Well. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Great movie. Fantastic. Clint Eastwood's best. Or one of his best. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. You know what time it is. It's time for the Fears Podcast. Yo guys, Fears, audience Fears, back at it again with another live. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope you guys are doing awesome. I hope you guys are doing fantastic. I hope you're going nuts. I hope you're going ballistic. I hope everything is well, my friends. Everything is well. Oh yeah. It's the host with the most, Fears Man 26, Fears Vlogs coming at you live. Coffee first. Oh yeah. There we are. Well, it's been an alright day. Pretty chill day. I got off of work 8:30ish. By the time I got home, it was like 9 something, and I slept all the way till 3, and then Zach called me, and me and him talked. So yeah. Anyway, I hope everything's well. Everything's good. Lots to talk about. Updates, going nuts. Conventions coming up. Behind on my vlogs as always. Crazy. But that's just how life is, and we got to keep rolling with the punches. Anyway, today's topics are some more Dman reviews. Best Star Trek girls. I think Vic requested that one, so ask and you shall receive. There's that. Then Vision said, hey, Fierce, how about the top 10 bald girls? And I said, we can do that. We can definitely do that. Then I'm going to do part 3 of best TV episodes if there's time. And then we're going to do the summer camp quiz, because I went to summer camp a lot as a kid and as a counselor. And I've been wanting to do that. So, there we are. I'm going to open up the chat, say hello. Today's thumbnail, throughout the whole thing of July we've been doing, the theme has been thumbnails of stuff that people do or say or eat or whatever. Anything to do with July. And I was like, you know what? It's very hot in July. I would tend to think that people would eat a lot of watermelon in July. You know, around picnics and stuff. So today's thumbnail is a nice slice of watermelon, which, damn, that sounds like, oh, what a treat right now. I do got some things to discuss. Some good, some bad. But I'll open up the chat and I'll talk to Lampy first before we get into all that. And I'm just going to say what's on my heart. I'm going to say the truth. I need to say a few things before we get to all the good stuff, you know, all the fun stuff, and then we'll mosey on with the show. All right, let me open up the chat. Say hi, and I'm just going to say what's on. Yo. What's up, Pixel Protocol? He says, yo, number 1 bald girl, Tina. Oh yeah, Tina will make the list for sure. Oh yeah. How's my audio sounding? Let's see. Let me play it back and just make sure my audio is sounding okay. I hope it's not robotic. Hi, and I'm just gonna say what's on. Yo. Oh no, yeah, it sounds a little bit robotic. Let me just turn it down. Just a tad. Let me turn my audio down just a tad. I'm very, very sorry. Give me 1 second here. Pixel, tell me how it sounds. Let me just turn down my audio just a little bit. Yo, what's up, Dave? Good to see you. Okay, let me make sure if that sounds better. Okay, let me just, let me play the audio back now. Yo, what's up, Dave? Turn my audio down just a tad. I'm very, very sorry. Give me 1 second.
That sounds all right.
Pixel, tell me how it sounds. Let me just turn down my audio just a little bit.
I think it needs to be turned down just a tad more, and then we should be good. So let me just turn it down just a tad more. Just a tad. Give me 1 second here. It's weird. I never fuck with my audio in OBS, and then for some reason, every once in a while, it turns like robotic on me. I don't get it. All right, there we are. So then I have to fuck with it. All right, let me play this back and make sure it's better now. Give me 1 second here.
Give me 1 second here.
Oh yeah, that sounds better.
It's weird. I never fuck with my audio.
That sounds better
in OBS,
and you know what? I just washed this, and it's got fluff all over it. I just got this out of the washer. I apologize. Anyway. So, all right. So those are today's topics. So I'm going to get into all the stuff. But yeah. Well, howdy. Howdy, Visions. Yo, Punk Rock, what's up? Good to see you. Forgive me, I had to mess with my audio. I don't know why. I started, sounded robotic, and then I got all this fluff on my shirt. I just washed this, pulled it out of the dryer, thought, oh, I'll wear this one. So my bad. All right. So I got lots to talk about, but before then, I thought I'd open up the chat, say hello. Let me call Lampy, see how he's doing, and then I'll get to all the crazy drama stuff. I'm not going to talk about everything. I'm just going to talk about the stuff that involves me, and just kind of let you guys know where I'm coming from with my perspective. So give me a second. Let me call Lampy, see how he's doing, get all that stuff out of the way. I always like to see how he's doing. Give me a second here. I hope everybody's having a better day. I'm having a better day. Yesterday was hell on earth, but I'm having a better day today. So yesterday was kind of crap, but doing a lot better today. A lot better, I shall say. So, anyway, let me call Lantern, see how he's doing. Give me 1 second here. Lantern! Yo, Lantern, what's up?
Good.
Oh, shit. Lantern, is that you or is that Banjo? Banjo, what the hell? You're eating Lantern out of house and home. You're laying on his couch. You're eating his fucking Cheetos. You got Cheeto dust all over your fingers. Banjo, you are a bad house guest. What the hell are you doing? Why are you terrorizing Mr. Lampy? What the hell?
I don't know.
All right. Well, get off of Lantern's fucking couch. Go get me a Lantern. Go get me a Lantern. Yo, Twin! What's up, Twin? How you been, Twin? Lantern, I gotta say, a hell of a show last night. I'm sorry there was a lot of controversy and a lot of drama and a lot of rumors and deceptions and lies and bullshit like always. But there it is. So Lantern, I owe you an apology. I apologize, Lantern. Lantern, I'm never mad at you. It's never you, Lantern. So don't think I'm ever mad at you, Lantern. You and me are buddies. I love talking about food. We're always farting. You know, we're always having a good time. You know, we're always pew. You know, I love all that stuff, Lantern. That's you know, we're buddies, we're pals. I always send you a Christmas card. A certain someone didn't send anything last year, but I got hell for it. Did that certain someone get you anything, Lantern?
No.
Nope. Oh, there you go. I got you something though. So Lantern, it's never you. It's never you, Lantern. But I shouldn't have brought drama to your show, buddy. Because I wouldn't want drama on my show, and I'm sure Yak wouldn't want drama on his show or whatever. So I apologize to you. I do apologize to Yak, but Lantern, do you understand the reason why I went nuts on Yak, or do you want me to explain it?
Explain it.
Well, it doesn't matter if I've done worse to that troll. I don't even want to say his name, but we all know, Mr. L. It doesn't matter if I've done worser things or he's done. We're both at fault. I've done horrible things. I've said horrible things. He's done horrible things. He's said horrible things. He's took some of my videos down. I've took a lot more of his videos down. So, to me, we're even. We're both at fault. It doesn't matter if he started it or I started it. And Yak got confused. And then I got mad because I was like, who in the hell has the record button? He was so quick to be like, oh, let me play it back, Fierce. Oh, boom, let me hit the tape, you know? And I was like, well, why in the hell are you recording this to begin with? Like, to me, that was weird. Because he was so quick, like, oh, I have to prove everybody wrong. Oh, let me hit the tape. And I'm just like, that's weird, you know what I'm saying? Because usually whenever I'm in someone's live, Lantern, I'm just chilling out. I'm not pre-recording it. No, I'm not recording it. And then, oh, let me play the tape back, boom. So I thought that was hella fucking weird, you know. And I told Dave everything that happened. So it just went from good to bad to horrible to I'm fucking pissed beyond belief, you know. And then I said, fuck this shit, I'm leaving. And then it got even worse. I rewatched I watched the end of the stream because I left Lantern. I went to sleep and got something to eat, and then I went off to work. So apparently Zach rage quit. I could understand why. In Zach's defense, I never would have ever, if Zach's into that, what did he say? He likes a certain type of porn or whatever, you know, with guys or girls with dicks and lesbians or whatever the hell he said. I was like, I gave Zach this piece of advice. I said, Zach, that's fine if you like that stuff or whatever you watch. But I said, I never would have told the community that. That's your own private business. I said, you open the floodgates for people to harass you with it. You know what I mean, Lantern?
Mm-hmm.
And so, of course, if someone says that, he's going to get mad, and I'm not gay, and I'm not this, and I'm not that, and he got mad, and he rage quit. But, so that's Zach. But I have no excuse for yelling at Yak. It's been a horrible last couple of months, buddy. Between people attacking my channel, all this challenge bullshit. I didn't do it. I did do it. I didn't get forced into it. Yes, I did. And so it's been a whole bunch of crazy shit. So, I apologize, Lantern, for everything.
Yeah.
It's not your fault, buddy. Hey, Lantern! Oh, damn!
Yes.
Damn! That was you, Lantern. Don't even go there.
I knew that is.
Lantern, you been eating that chili shit again?
Yeah.
Oh, I knew it. Lantern, what'd you have for lunch?
Some mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese?
Yeah.
That'll do it. That'll do it. The farts will be a rocket. Oh, that was a nice little burp there, Lantern.
Yeah.
That was a nice little burpy burp. Nice little burpy burp. So yeah, Lantern. I thought it was very weird that he recorded the live, or however he did it. Whether he recorded the live or opened up another window and rewound the live, whatever he did, that's fucking weird. You know. So anyway, but it should have never happened, Lantern. So I'm never mad at you, Lantern, because you, like me, want drama-free streams, you know? So, but I do apologize for yelling, and I want to make it public, Lantern. I did write to Yak. He apologized to me on camera. I apologized to him. I wrote him a message, and I'll say it right now. I apologize to Yak. So now I've done it twice. I wrote him a sorry, and I said it right now that I apologize for yelling at Yak. Should have never happened. But you know, when the emotions get what's the word? When the emotions are a rumbling, fear starts a tumbling. You know, and it literally was like tumbling down a mountain. I was like, I knew where it was going. I was like, I'm on the edge. I'm like, as soon as someone says something else, I'm crossing over the edge. Because I don't put up with all that crap. You know. I don't put up with any of that noise. I was like, it doesn't matter. Me and, I almost said his name. Me and Mr. L were both at fault. The only thing that he's done more than me is I've never got him to change his number 5 or 6 times. I think this newest one, it's 6 times. So that's the only thing he's done. But all the other, I've made fun of him. He's made fun of me. I've took down his channel. He's never took down my channel, but he's took down some of my videos. He definitely has threatened me on those voice messages. He hasn't done that in a long time because he hasn't got my phone number in a long time, Lantern, if that makes sense. But he has done it in the past.
Yeah.
So I hope things get better. I hope they don't get worse. But I just wanted to assure you, Lantern, that I wasn't mad at you, and I wanted to apologize to you, and I want to apologize to Yak. And there it is. So yeah. So I do apologize. And I appreciate Yak's apology and all that. But Lantern, how's your day been?
You're good.
It's better. It's better. Yesterday was hell on earth, but today was better. Work was good. Got home. I did a little bit of editing, and then I had a nice nap. I skipped lunch. For breakfast, I had some Cheerios. Oh, no, I'm sorry, not Cheerios. Frosted Flakes, excuse me. So I had some you ever had those, Lantern? Frosted Flakes?
Yeah.
They're good. They're good. They're one of my favorites. They're not my favorite, but they're one of my favorites. Lantern, what's your favorite cereal?
I like them all.
You like them all? That'll work. Lantern, what's for dinner?
I don't know yet.
Don't be feeding Banjo, Eddie. You know, if you make chicken, because then you'll bring Banjo back in your house, man. I'm telling you. Oh, shit. Oh, Lord. I'm telling you. Banjo, you're not getting any chicken. That's Lantern's fucking chicken. All right? Fuck Banjo. You're not getting any. You're not getting any chicken, Banjo. All right? You already eat Lantern out of house and home. You're sleeping on his couch. You're using his fucking toilet paper and shit. Oh my Lord. All right, Lantern. Well, I'm glad you're having a good day. I'm glad I'm having a better day. Hopefully, there's better days to come. Better days to come. No more drama or less drama. Hell, I'll take less drama. I want no drama, but I'll take less drama. I'll compromise with the community and the trolls. Either less drama or zero drama. That would be great. That would be great. All right, Lantern, spread the links, and I'll see you in the I'll see you in the chat.
Okay.
All right, Chunk. All right. Let me get back. Let me get back to the. Let me get back to the chat. So now, before I read the chat, I want to say a few things. So let's see here, because I need to come clean on some things. So and it's very difficult for me sometimes to. I've gotten better at apologizing, but the old fear would be like, the hell with everybody, I'm not apologizing. Really, back in the day, the only time I would apologize would be to my brother, to my mom, my dad, and to my deepest, closest friends. But online, hell no. But I've gotten better over the years, because it's hard being a YouTuber. It really is. Especially the more subs you get, the more crap you have to deal with, the more people you have to deal with. I love each and every one of my loving and loyal fans. So right off the bat, I want to say that. It's not bullshit. I love my loving and loyal fans. I absolutely do. I know there's some tiffs in the communities. I'll be honest. I told this to Dave off camera today, and I don't think Dave will mind if I say it. I told it to Zach because Dave and Zach agreed. I said there needs to be less tiffs, less bullshit, less drama, and more joy in the community, more laughs, more having a good time, more harmony, all that stuff. That would be great, So, the two things that's irked me, though, and this will probably be the last time I talk about it, because if I keep bringing it up, it'll only get worse. But the reason why I'm bringing it up one more time is to give some clarification, because I think there's some confusion. So I already discussed the Yak stuff. I do apologize for yelling at him.
It wasn't just Yak, though. It was a combination of everything that was getting me annoyed. Zach sat there and said, oh, I don't know what happened. I'm like, dude, you're lying. I'm like, so that got me mad because I'm like, you're sitting here. You heard everything that went down. You absolutely know what the fuck happened. So I'm like, don't give me that bullshit. I'm like, you know exactly what the fuck happened. You know? So there's that. So there was that. Then there was Yak saying, well, you know, Fears, you know, you and Larry are both. And I was like, yeah, but I'm like, it's not a competition, you know? And I forgot one thing that I said. So then, to me, I'm not trying to hurt Yak's feelings. He always has to, like, correct you, everybody. I have to always be right. Whatever the hell it is. And whether, I don't know how he did it. Whether he recorded the whole thing or I guess he opened up another window. I guess he opened up another window and rewound the stream. And he played it back, I guess, for however many minutes, 2, 3, 4, whatever minutes, what it was. However he did it, he was just so quick to, oh, let me play the tape. Bam. And I was like, all right, whatever, you know. But I'm like, you understand what I'm trying to say. I'm like, it doesn't matter if he started it, the certain someone, Mr. L, or I started it. We all know that he started it. But I'm like, we're both at fault. I'm like, he's done horrible things to me. I've done horrible things to him. The only thing that he's done that I haven't is I haven't been able to get him to change his number 500,000 times, you know. But he's took some of my videos down. I've took some of his videos down. I will give him this: he's never took my channel down because in some weird, he hates my guts, but he likes my content. Probably he likes it to troll me or whatever. So it's weird. So I was trying to explain to Yak, hey, it doesn't matter if it's not a pissing contest. It's not a contest. I'm more evil or whatever. I'm like, I'm to blame. He's to blame. That person's to blame just a little bit more because I've not harassed him for 2.5 years or however, what is it? 2 or 3 years since I blocked him the last time. I'll probably never unblock him. He's done too much. I just want him. I'm going to go my way. He's going to go his way. And I'm going to try to never bring up his name ever again. And just ignore him. That's the best way to deal with a troll, is just to ignore them as much as you possibly can. It's hard sometimes. So yeah, I felt bad for yelling at Yak, you know, and, but yeah, so there's that. I did apologize. I'm going to apologize to him now. I did write to him. I'm not going to read what I wrote, but I basically just said, hey, look, man, I've been going through so much stress. And I'm trying to sum it up. I'm not reading his message. I'm summing up my message. I just basically said, hey, look, I said, it's not just you. It's everything. I said, it's people bringing shit to my house, people showing up at my house, fucking, I can't even upload a video because they either attack me on a copyright strike or a privacy strike. I said, it's insane. So probably next week, I'll probably only do maybe 1 or 2 lives. I think next week I'm just going to focus on my video content and take a little break. Maybe. We'll see. As of right now, I am. And I also told Yak that, I really don't like whenever I'm watching a show and then, I know he's not in control of the Jackbox stuff, but last time I was watching, they said horrible things about, vile things about my dad and my nephew. And, I said, hey, Yak, I think I'm just going to, I may watch from the shadows. I said, I'm just going to take a break. I'm definitely not going to come on any of Yak's panels for a while. Because I actually like coming in on his show when everything's calm and cool and collective, and I still consider Yak a friend, and I hope he still considers me a friend, because he is a great guy. But I just said, hey, Yak, I said, I think I'm just going to take a break and just not watch your stuff or watch from the shadows or whatever. And he's like, oh, I'm sorry to hear that. He goes, you won't be around for the Halloween stuff. I said, well, I may still watch it. You'll never know if I'm watching or not watching. I said, and I also called Lantern last night before I went to work, because apparently I had to rewatch it back.
I rewatched the end of it today after I woke up from my nap because Lanterns, even though he puts it on unlisted, the link still works. So I clicked on it, and I was like, Lantern, I left after me and Yak got into our little tiff. I was like, what the hell happened with Zach and stuff? Because I stopped watching, so I watched it back, and apparently, because Zach said that stuff, you know, oh, I like this certain stuff and this porn. I tried to say, Zach, if you tell them that, you're opening up a bunch of harassment. I'm like, if you like that stuff, great, right? That's your thing. So I told Zach, I said, my opinion, I never would have said that publicly, Yak. So I said, no wonder punk rock was giving you shit. I said, if you know in your heart that you're not gay, it shouldn't matter what anyone else thinks, you know? So I watched the end of it, and Zach rage quit, and I was like, oh, fucking here we go. So there's that. So now, on to the other stuff. Excuse me. So, do I like this? I don't hate it, but I don't like it. Am I glad that I did it? Yes, because in the end it is a good cause. It is a good cause. I told that to Boo the other day. I said, well, here's the thing, and this will be the last. Punk rock, I was mad at you. I'm not mad at you anymore. But here's the thing. It was just the way that it went about. So I'm in the chat. You guys all know what happened a few days ago. I'm in the chat. I think Punk Rock, correct me if I'm wrong, either Punk Rock or someone said, hey, Fears, would you be open to shaving your head? And I said, yeah, maybe. I said, I wouldn't mind doing that, you know, someday. I guess he took it as, oh, that's a yes. No. Boom. Instant donation. I went, oh, I'm like, here we fucking go. Then after that donation, like, whatever it was, Dave's got a better memory than me. Dave said when Punk Rock first donated, including Punk Rocks, I got 5 donations in that stream. Then when I actually did the shaving, I got 2 more. So on Sunday, me and Dave are going to add all those up. I wanted to take the money down to St. Jude's, but me and Dave did some research, and Dave's like, there's nowhere at the actual hospital that you can just give money to someone. And Dave talked to someone, and the lady that he talked to said, well, you can donate on our website. Just donate the money there. I said, Dave, fine. I said, we'll make it this easy. I said, I'm not going to show the fans all my credit card and all my information. But I said, after you submit it, they always say something like, oh, thank you for your donation. I said, I'll film it in a live or I'll film it in a vlog. And I said, just so no one can say I didn't donate, I'll film the laptop saying, oh, thank you for your donation, or whatever the hell it says after you donate. I'll film that. And I said, Dave, I'll probably cover my ass, and I said I'll live stream it, and then I'll take a photo of the screen so everyone knows that I donated. I said, Dave, would you come over, because the hangout that we're doing Sundays, Dave's coming over with James. We're gonna donate, film all that stuff. Dave wants to go to a new toy shop, because the last one that we went to, what was it, Dave? The Dan's Toys, or whatever the hell it was. That one was great because I found this. By the way, I'm going to do my captain's log in just a second. Screen accurate. So I said, Dave, we can either go back to that guy, because there was another prop there that I wanted to get. Dave's like, well, why don't we go to somewhere new? And I was like, I'm down. And I'm like, well, since we're in the area, let's go to Barnes & Noble, get some gems. And he's like, we can do that, because Dave buys some gems sometimes too. And I'm like, sounds like a plan. And then we're gonna eat. We're gonna eat lunch. So that's what we're doing. So I'll probably do both. I'll probably take a photo of the donation. I said, Dave, we'll rewatch the stream back super fast, and then we'll just count up the donations. I said, we'll pause it. Like, there's a donation, there's a donation, there's a donation, there's a donation, there's a donation. So, yeah. So, that's how we're going to do it. We're We're gonna add them all up, all that stuff. Get all that stuff going good. But and there's that. So I'm not mad at punk rock, but here's the thing. So I'll tell you why I went nuclear. It's this simple. Something clicked in my brain. So hey, would you ever want to do it, Fear? I said, yeah, maybe, down the road. I'm not a challenge guy. I don't like to do a challenge because I've seen the pure hell that punk rock, Rob, Carl, a whole bunch of other people put Zach through. I said, I never want that to happen. So I said, very early, I never want to do a challenge, right? That's clearly stated. I'm not lying about that. So, what I should have said is nothing at all. Someone, like whether it was punk rock or whoever that day said, hey, Fear, would you ever be up to shaving your head? I should have been like, no challenges, nothing. No, I should have just stopped it right there. But because it's for cancer awareness, I said, maybe one day, because I've absolutely, whenever my dad got sick, I donated. Whenever my brother got sick, I donated. Absolutely. In the past, I did the ALS Ice Bucket Challenge. If anyone thinks I'm lying, I filmed a video of it. It's on my main channel. You can check it out. So I don't have to do that challenge because I did it way back in the day. It was either before the community or right when I entered the community. I don't know, around 2014, 2015, somewhere in there. It's been on my channel for quite a long time. It's been on there for ages. So there's that. So I just don't like how the whole thing went down. Because right after I said, maybe, one day I may do it. Bam, an instant donation. All of a sudden, 3 minutes later, bam, 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 bam. I was like, oh shit, here we go. And I knew, as soon as 4 or 5 people donated, I said, now I have to do it. I said, because he will not stop giving me shit. And I knew it. That's why I freaked out, punk rock. Absolutely. Because I was like, he's going to do the same bullshit as he does to Zach. So I got really nervous really quick. I was shaking because Visions saw me shaking. I probably shouldn't have freaked out. I turned a mountain into a molehill, as Vision says, but that's how it went down. And so I didn't want to wait. I called Dave up, and this is where me and Zach differ. Dave had no problem coming over. If Dave would have said no, I would have been like, all right, Dave, let's do it, around 3 o'clock tomorrow. Yep, Fears. Because that's usually when Dave gets done volunteering at James's school, which is very nice. Dave said the other day he helped paint and restore James's school's fence or whatever. And I was like, hey, that's great, buddy. That's awesome. So I called and I said, Dave, you can absolutely say no. We can wait. I said, I would rather do it now, though, and get it over with. And he said, what are you talking about? I said, I have to do this. I said, or I'll get eternal damnation hell. And he's like, and Dave agreed. He goes, well, Fears, I have no problem coming over. I said, were you asleep? He goes, no, because I was laying in my bed, fiddling on my phone. I don't have a problem coming over. And Zach was like, yeah, but Fears, you shouldn't have called him that late. I said, Zach, if Dave would have said, no, it's too late, I would have been like, no worries. We can wait a day or two. I said, Zach, do you know the reason why I called him that late? Is because I don't want to wait for a month. I said, the longer you not do it, the more hell punk rock will give you. I said, I want to get this done, over with. Bada bing, bada boom. Done, 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 done. And so Dave said, we can do it. And Dave's like, do you have a razor? I said, I have a buzzer, but I said, I don't have an electric razor. I said, do you have a razor that'll get it down? He goes, oh yeah, I have an electric razor. He goes, we'll use your trimmer, your buzzer, to buzz off the big stuff. And then I've got my little buzzer, and he just went and got it and got the whole thing. By the way, it's coming in now. It's coming in. The hairs are starting to come back. So, oh yeah. So I do it. Really, the only bad person that said something, and it wasn't even really bad. I told you guys. So nobody in the community said it was bad. Everyone was like, yeah, Fears, you look great. I was like, awesome. I will say I bitched about it too much. Tina was a champ. She didn't bitch. She didn't say anything. Bam, did it right away. Zach didn't bitch, did it right away, so I apologize for all the bitching. I really like my hair, and I didn't really want to do it. But I'm glad that I did it in the long run, because again, it is for a good cause. So in the long run, I'm glad I did it. In the moment, I was pissed beyond belief. So yeah. So I hope all that misconfusion is fine now. So there's that. So I do it. Lots of donations. I appreciate everybody donating. There's just been so much stress the last couple of months. It's been an all-out war with a certain someone, or two certain someones. Someone just uploads videos occasionally. Someone uploads videos and attacks my channel. So I've been more busy contacting YouTube trying to protect my channel than been able to focus on uploading videos. It's been a fucking nightmare, if I'm being honest. It's been, and even Yak said it last night on the panel. He said, Fears, I agree with you. He goes, the trolls do need to fuck off. Direct quote. And then he even asked Mr. L, can you just leave Fears alone? Can you just back off? Pause. No, I can't. So I was just like, well, there you go. Then that guy's immature. At least Yakov tried. So the best way to deal with him is just to ignore him. And then I get why people would think that I put Larry in the house. See, and I just said his fucking name. Well, anyway. I get why people would think why, he put, Fierce put him in the hospital. No, I didn't. You guys know it. I know it. Whatever it is, I had nothing to do with it. So I was pissed at that because I'm like, I understand why they're saying that. Because many times I'm like, oh, I hate that motherfucker. I can't wait till that fucker dies. So I put that stuff on me, you know? Because you can hate someone's guts, but you shouldn't say that. I've been really trying not to threaten people's lives. They push me over the edge, and then I get pissed and I say it. I haven't said that in quite a long time. It's been a minute, but in the past, I've threatened him. Oh, when he dies, I'm going to celebrate his death. Oh, I'm praying to the gods. I can't fucking wait. All that shit is immature. I should have never said that. I hate his guts, and you know it. He hates my guts. I know it. You know it. But to say that, you can hate someone's guts but not take it to that extreme. So, do I regret saying that? Oh, yeah. Because I got major shit for that, you know. So, there's that. So, but the minute, I'm not going to reveal my source. Someone sent me that video of him in the hospital. It was so mature. He goes, Fears did this. Go drink piss, Fears. I'm like, well, first of all, that's gross. Second of all, that's immature. I'm like, I didn't do a damn thing. Whether he had a stroke or whatever, it's not my fault. He's got his own health problems. He smokes a lot. He's older than me. So whatever the hell happened, because I'm not in the Discords. I'm just hearing about all the stuff through the grapevine, you know. So whatever happened, I heard that he had a stroke. It's unfortunate he had a stroke. I'm sorry that he's in the hospital, but you guys know I don't like him. So the other day, when everyone was like, oh, we should pray for Larry, I wanted to say something. I was in my line, and then I said, Fears, if you don't say anything, it's better to say nothing and move on with your show than say a bunch of crazy shit. So yesterday I just said no comment, and I moved on. So that's all I'm going to say about that, and I'm going to move on. So I hope everything's cleared up. I hope good things are coming. I'm definitely going to take a break from Lantern's, like being on Lantern's panel, and I called Lantern very late last night and told him before I went into work. I just said, Lantern, it's not you. I said, I'm sick and tired of arguing with people in your chat and in your live. And I said, I don't want to get angry anymore on your live. I said, because every time I get angry, it makes me look like a nutcase, and I'm not a nutcase. It makes me look like a fool. It interrupts your show. So I told Lantern, I'm probably going to take a break from I said, I'll be in the chat, Lantern, rooting you on. But I said, I probably won't be on Lantern's panel for a good month or two. I told Yak the same thing. I said, Yak, I said, I don't know if I'll be on your show or in your chat for a while. I said, I want us to remain friends. I guess we're still friends. I hope. I looked at the Discord while I was chatting with you guys, and it says we're still friends. So I'm glad we're still friends. I want to still be friends with Yak because it was a big misunderstanding last night. And I said I don't want to. I just said it's better if I just stay off people's panels and just focus on my content right now. And I said, Yak, I won't be gone forever. And I said probably either. I said, it'll either be for the rest of this year. I said, or if I change my mind, I'll let you know. And he said, well, I'm going to take your mod away, Fears. I said, that's fine. I said, that's fair enough. If I'm not going to be around, go ahead. And then he did say, well, I'm sorry you're not going to be around for the Halloween stuff, which I was looking forward to. And I said, well, I may watch it, just I'm not going to comment. So I said, I may still catch it. But I said, when I do come back into the chat, I said, you're more than welcome to give me my mod, or the little star mod, or whatever the fuck it is that you give somebody. And he said, okay. So I don't care that he took away my mod. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So I said, hey, you can give it back to me whenever I decide to, chat back in your chat. And I said, you're still... I told, excuse me, I said, you're more than welcome to chat in my chat, Yak. I said, keep in touch. And I said, I'd appreciate not a rehash or a revamp or whatever the hell he calls it. Or recap, excuse me. He said he's not going to do one. So hopefully not. So I'm hoping things are going to get back on track. So I already have this planned. I was already going to have this conversation with you guys before I get into the fun stuff. So I told Dave and I told Zach there needs to be more harmony. There needs to be way less drama, more good times, no bad times. And that's exactly what Yak said last night. He said, I don't want any drama. I just want to have good times. I want you guys to be making short films. So do I. Like, you guys think I want this drama? I know some trolls say, oh, Fears loves it. Larry said that I love it. No, I do not. I do not love drama whatsoever. I've been through hell and back. The blood pressure is through the fucking roof, probably. I haven't checked it in a good while, but the next time I go to the doctor, I'm going to check it. It's stressful. Because sometimes the community, and I told Zach and Dave off camera, I'll say it on camera. I even said it on camera last night. I said, it's a proven fact. Half of this community is good, and half of this community is batshit crazy fucking insanity that love drama. It's a proven fact. And I said, I try to focus on the good half and leave all the psychos behind and block as many crazy people as I possibly can and just focus on the content. I really do. It's a challenge, though, because, people making all these rumors and this bullshit, and then they make all these fake videos and all this stupid crap. All of it is fucking immature beyond belief. So it is what it is. So I just I haven't had a good Fears freak out in quite a while. Well, I had one last night, so there you go. I was doing good. I was doing really good. I hadn't had a Fears freak out in quite a long time. It's been a minute. Did I want one? No, but it happens from time to time. And I hate when it happens. Happy-go-lucky Fears goes out the door, and here comes Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde Fears, and I'm ready to kick ass and take names. I was livid. I was pissed. I would never take down Yak's channel. I would never strike his videos. I said that, though, last night. I was like, you want a war? I'll give you a fucking war, motherfucker. Don't you fuck with me. Oh, I was in full Fears livid rage mode, and I was like, at that point, when that kicks in, I don't care about anyone, and I'm going to take all those fuckers down. It was bad. It was bad. So that's why I'm apologizing to Yak. That's why I said, well, I should do it publicly, Fears, and I should do it behind the scenes. I wrote him a very nice message. And I hope to God the worst is behind us. I don't know about all the Discord drama bullshit because I'm not in there. I've heard little things here, there, all that. I'm not going to get into that because it has nothing to do with me. And I told Zach I'm not going to speculate on it because that's Zach's personal business. And I said I'm not going to even talk about it. I told Zach I'm just going to, I said if it's brought up in the chat, I'll just say I'm not going to discuss it. I said, or Zach, I said, better yet, whenever I do my speech and talk to everybody, I'll just say, it's none of my business. I'm not speculating on it. I'm not going to talk about it. I'm not saying anything about it. Boom. There it is. All right. Let me reopen the chat. I didn't have the chat open, because I wanted to focus on what I actually wanted to say. And I wanted to do it as quickly as possible, so we could get on to the fun stuff. So yeah, unfortunately, I didn't get a chance to watch a movie last night because of all the bullshit. But tonight's watches are I'm gonna try to finish this if I have time. But I've been wanting to watch this for a while. It's been on the list for quite a long time. Boo and Vic and Punk Rock and Visions got me in. I had no idea who Charles Bronson was until they're like, Fears, I can't believe it. You gotta watch Charles Bronson. He's fucking awesome. He's a crazy action hero maniac. He's epic. And I was like, I don't know who the fuck you're on about. I had never heard of Charles Bronson until you guys told me. So thank God you guys told me about him because damn, what a good actor. Death Wish, hell yeah. So this has been on the list for quite a while. So tonight, I'm going to watch 10 to Midnight. So this is tonight's watch. So this I'm watching for sure. After I watch a little bit of Lampy's Live, I'm going to watch a little bit of Lampy's Live. And I'm either going to watch this before Lampy's Live or after or whatever. Because no work tonight. Oh yeah, Friday. It's Friday. No work on Saturday. Hanging out with Dave on Sunday. More movie gems. Ooh, yeah. So, this tonight. And if not tonight, for sure tomorrow. Because I've only got 2 left. I've got Cult and I've got Curse and Cult of Chucky. And then I have to start watching the TV series. But before the Chucky the TV series, I'm also tonight I'm gonna watch 1 episode of this. So I'm starting this. So Star Trek: Strange New Worlds is all done. It was awesome, epic, going fucking nuts. Really looking forward to this. Hell yeah! All right, so I hope everything is forgiven and hashed out and we're all good. All right, time for Fears' oh shit, I'm so tired. What is it? What is he fucking log, Captain's log. And then I'll open up the chat. All right. Captain's log, Fears, Friday, July 24th. Holy shit. Have I been fucking stressed out beyond belief? Will it ever end? I hope. I'm not going to blow my brains out, but sometimes I feel like I'm going to blow my brains out with all this immaturity and all this bullshit and all this lies and the deception and all this crazy bullshit. Hopefully the worst is behind me. Please, I'm praying to God. I just want to do my fucking lives. I just want to do my fucking vlogs in peace. I just want to upload my fucking shorts in peace. But on a good note, lots of donations for cancer awareness. Hell yeah. Shout out to my dad. Shout out to my brother. Shout out to anyone that's had cancer. Donations going through the roof. Donating all of them on Sunday to St. Jude's. Great cause. Fear's going to focus on my health. Getting back to working out. Soon. Either Saturday or Sunday I'm going to do a workout live. Soon. Hair's growing back. Thank God for that. Focusing on my content and me. Ignoring as many trolls as humanly as possible. What else? I'm trying to think. I think I covered everything. Hopefully, the worst is behind fears. Praying to God. Praying to God the next couple of months are smooth as pie. Piece of cake. Whatever you want to call it. Praying to God. Hopefully. And long. There we are. Oh shit, I dropped it. Hilarious. Alright, time to open up the chat. So now that all that bullshit's over with, time to open up the chat. Well, I had the chat open and then I closed it because I really wanted to discuss all this stuff. But not too bad. It only took me 50 minutes to get through all that shit. So, hopefully the worst is behind me and we're all good. Alright. Time to open up the chat. There we are. So I'll start from the beginning. So now that all that bullshit's over with, yep, time to open the bullshit. So yeah. All right. So there it is. All right, let me start from the top. So yeah. Let me switch it. I always have to switch. I always forget. Sometimes I have to switch it from top chat to live chat. I always forget to do that. So yeah. All right. So here we go. So Strong Bear says yo. Punk Rock says wow. So Punk Rock, I do apologize about all the bullshit. Vision says well howdy. Congratulations. Oh, I'm not going to read that because that's not true. I think he just rewound the live. Okay, well then if that's what he did, because it was so quick. It was like, oh, let me play the tape. Bum. And I was like, oh, damn, that was quick. So whatever he did, I thought maybe he recorded it, but you guys would know more of it than I would. What's up, Kate? He rewound the live. He didn't record. Okay, good. Yo, what's up, Lantern? What's up, Twin? What up, Twin? He says, howdy, fears. All right, now. Let's give Lantern a call. Well, I did, Lantern. I'm glad you're having a good day. What's up, Boo? You made Lantern sad last night when you yelled. I'm sure I did. That's why I apologized to Lantern, and I apologized to Yak. So, yeah. Yep. Because I never want to make Lantern or any of my friends mad or sad or distraught or upset or whatever, you know. So, yeah. So I was like, I owe them both an apology. I appreciate Yak's apology. He didn't have to give me one, but I appreciate it. So, yeah. Not everyone in the world knows Zach likes, you know, what he likes. Exactly. But again, I would have never even brought that up. You know what I'm saying? I told him on the phone, I'm like, Zach, if it was me, I would never bring up your personal life or whatever porn you like to watch or whatever. Because I'm like, they don't need to know that. That's your personal business. I'm like, why the fuck would you say that? Anyway. I'm like, that's just me. Let's see. Lantern says, well, howdy, Vision. Howdy, Boo. Vision says, all right now. Howdy, Lantern. He just rewound to show you he knew what you said to give. Yeah, I got you. I don't know. It was kind of weird how fast he did it. And it felt like he recorded it, but if he didn't, he didn't. So I appreciate you guys clearing that up because I didn't know how he did that. Let's see. What's up, Boo? He says, do you know you can call the cops on someone who threatens you? Well, see, here's the thing. I don't know Larry's number. He told me his real name. I know it starts with an R, but I don't remember because it was so long time ago whenever I met him. So I've actually called the police before, and they said if you don't have a number or if you don't have their IP address, there's nothing we can do. They said you have to get some type of evidence. They said if we actually had his number or if you got the person's license plate, they said we could find out who they are. So even if I did call them, they would be like, well, unless you help us out more. So I'll give them that. Trolls, they hide behind their keyboards. They're not going to give out any personal information, let alone Larry. Because if I had his number, I swear on my life, I would call the police, Boo, and I'd be like, well, not only that, I would get a restraining order on him because he's batshit crazy. He's absolutely insane out of his mind. So there's that. So yeah. What's up, Zach? I handled my situation today by vlogging. It's always a great stress relief. And Zach, I didn't bring up anything. And you know that's true. I just said all that Discord drama bullshit. Zach did call me and say, hey, Fear, I took care of all of it. And we're all good. I said, great. I said, I won't say anything on my live. I said, if someone brings it up, I'll just say, hey, that's Zach's business. Really, it's none of my business because I'm not in those Discords. So the only thing I hear is through the grapevine and from Zach. And I was like, Zach, I'm not going to speculate on it because I don't have a full story. And so I said, Zach, I'm not going to speculate on it or talk about it. And he's like, thanks, Fears. I said, hey, no worries. But I'm glad you had a good day, Zach, with vlogging. Vlogging's always good. Can't wait to watch. I'm only 2 vlogs. Well, now that you filmed today, Zach, excuse me, now I've got 3 vlogs to watch, so I'll get around to it, buddy, I promise. I always like to watch all my friends' stuff, give them support. Let's see. Zach says, well, howdy, Mr. Lantern. Vision says, Zach rocks. That he does. That he does. People get scattered brains when someone is yelling and freaking out. That's true, Visions. That's true. And I agree, because I was like, well, Zach was sitting there the whole time. Like, he heard everything go down. And Zach even said, he goes, well, Fear, he goes, when Yak, I'm not going to say the word because it's very racist. He said, well, when Yak called me that, my mind got a little flustered. I'm like, I get it. I'm like, get it. But I'm like, you know what happened, though, because you're sitting there and you heard the whole damn thing. But, I mean, I get where you're coming from. So, yeah. So, I just hope there's no hard feelings with anyone. Yak, punk rock, all that. But next time, punk rock, if I say no, I mean no. And I'm covering my ass. In every description till the day I die, I'm always going to write, donations are I appreciate donation. I'm going to say something to the effect of, super stickers are much appreciative. Donations are appreciative. Just don't donate for a challenge because I don't do any challenges. If you donate for a challenge, that's on you. I'm not doing another challenge ever again in my entire life. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. I said, but if you want to donate to show your support to me and to my channel, that's much appreciative. Because I appreciate every super sticker I've ever gotten, every super chat donation, but I'm never doing another challenge ever again. So yeah, just to throw it out there. Let's see. Oh, I missed Hedrix. Welcome back, Hedrix. I told you I would unblock you. I'm sorry it took me a little while to get you unblocked, but yeah. And I did unblock, excuse me, Jason. Me and Jason are doing good. Everything's back to normal. Slowly but surely, the community is healing. Thank God for that. Again, less drama, more healing, more good times, more happy-go-lucky Fears, less fucking insanity. That would be nice. Zach gets it. He was really made for the streamer life. I don't know about the streamer life, but he's definitely been pumping out the vlogs, for sure. Thanks. I appreciate it no matter what or how much drama occurs. It's not going to stop me from making my channel happen. And same thing with me, Zach. I just wish there was less drama because it's so damn stressful, you know. It's crazy. The bullshit that you, me, and everybody has to put up with. It's fucking insanity. Excuse my language, but it is. So, yeah. Anyway. So, there it is. Let's see here. I'm not going to read that, punk rock. Let's see. Oh, thanks, Zach, for the gold coins. I appreciate it. Zach says, punk rock, you don't bother me anymore. I understand your dark humor. I hope so, Zach, because you were pretty pissed. It's understandable, though. You ask him to stop. He doesn't stop. You ask him 5, 6, 7, 8 times. He doesn't stop. I get it. It's pretty annoying. I get it. I understand. So, yeah. let's see, mozzarella sticks and 4 huge pizza burgers for dinner. A lot of food, but at least I won't be hungry till tomorrow. Ooh, wow. Pizza burgers. You know, Zach, Vern Troyer did one of those. If I ever go to LA again, I'm going to go to the exact place that Vern Troyer. I used to watch his vlogs, and unfortunately, he did some great fucking vlogs. And he was only about, I don't know, maybe that tall, about that tall. So he would have one of his friends assist him because he couldn't reach a lot of stuff. So it was funny. In his vlogs, he's like, hand, and then a hand would come out of nowhere and grab something for him and give it to him. But for the most part, he did all the vlogging and stuff by himself. He just would need help here and there because he was only, I don't know, 3 foot, 4 foot, whatever mini-me was. And he did the... So, Zach, look up Vern Troyer and watch his pizza burger vlog. And wherever that place that he went to in LA, damn, that pizza burger looked good. And I would love to fucking crush that someday because that shit looked good. I don't know, it was like this tall and about that wide. And they used the pizza and put it on top. And had the patty and bacon and lettuce and mustard. I mean, the whole thing was massive. But it was, you get your money's worth. And I was like, I would love to try that pizza burger someday. So, Dave, maybe one of these days, Zach, whenever you get back from one of your trips, maybe me, Zach, and Dave can find somewhere in Orlando that makes a pizza burger. Because I'm like, why wait? Why wait until I go to LA again? There's got to be a pizza burger place around here that makes a pizza burger. I would love to try it. Because that would be easy. Can I have a pizza burger? Sure. Give us 20 minutes to make it. Awesome. Bam. Review it. Bada bing, bada boom. I would love to try that someday. Thanks for the high five, Zach. No, punk rock, LOL. I overreacted today, and thankfully it's all squashed and over with. I hope so, Zach, because the stuff you were telling me behind the scenes was pretty nuts, and I didn't even get a full picture of what was going on, because, again, Zach, 1, I wasn't going to talk about it, and 2, I'm not in the Discord, so I was like, I kind of know what's going on, but I kind of don't know what's going on. I stay away from all that drama. I stay away from all that shit, because I'm not going to put up with that shit. So, yeah. But, Zach, I would love to try a pizza burger at some point. So, Dave, either me and Dave will do it while Zach's away doing his trips and stuff, or I'll wait till Zach gets back and we'll try to find one in Orlando or around here. Davey's Toys was good. So, Dave, if you want to go back there, because there was another prop that I wanted to buy. I just didn't buy it on that day. Or, if you want to go to a different place, I wanted to go to Echo Base, but Dave said, oh, Feeder's bad news. And I was like, what's up? He's like, oh, they're closed on Sunday. I was like, fuck! So we were going to go there. Because whenever my buddy Eric came to visit, and you guys have seen that vlog, Eric's a little shy, so he makes a couple of cameos in the vlog, but he's not fully in it. But Eric found Echo Base, Dave. That's how I know about Echo Base collectibles. And that place was good, but it was small. So I was like, all right. So, yeah. Let's see. Boo says they should get the 22-year-old high school students to do all the labor at that school. The lazy bastards. Well, I mean, I think it's nice that Dave supports James, because he's trying to be a good dad. And James has already graduated, but James told me he gets extra credit to help them out at the school before he goes off to college or something. I was like, well, that's very commendable. And since Dave's retired, before my dad got really sick, I was like, hey, Dad, what are you going to do in retirement? He goes, well, me and your mother's going to travel for a while. But he goes, after that, he goes, I just can't sit in one place, John. I got to stay busy. I was like, well, why don't you, start doing some of your hobbies? Like I said, I know when you were a kid, you liked to whittle. He goes, oh, I already bought some whittling tools. I'm like, what are you going to whittle? He goes, I'm going to start with some simple objects. Before my dad died, he whittled a triangle. Then he did a perfect sphere. And then he did what was the other thing? Because he only got to carve a few things before he got really sick. And I was like, well, fuck, that sucks. He carved the triangle, a sphere, and then out of wood. And then he did he did some type of furniture. I think it was a chair. I think. I can't remember. But he whittled like 3 things. And yeah. So you gotta keep busy, boo, when you're retired. Or so people have told me. So Dave probably does that for 2 reasons. 1, he's retired and he wants to stay busy and he wants to be active and he wants to feel useful, and also he's helping his son out, James. So I commend Dave for doing that, you know? So there we are. Howdy, Carrie. Yeah, put him in a body bag, Johnny. No, I'm not going to do that. No. What's up, Chicken Wizard? I hope you're feeling better today. Zarn World. I am feeling better. And I'm glad I got everything off my chest, and I'm glad everything's squashed, and I'm glad I'm going to do my best to just focus on the content. And, oh, shit, I just heard some thunder. I think it's going to rain. I'm going to do my best just to focus on the content and less on the drama bullshit. And I hope there's less drama in the community because it's gotten really bad. I was just like, enough. You know? So, I do feel better though, and I'm glad you're feeling better too, Zach. Zach says feeling better now, Chicken Wizard. But there's one last wound I need to repair. Well, just take it one step at a time, Zach. One day at a time, one thing at a time. So yeah. Sometimes you have to lay down the law. Yeah, and you know. When Fears is pushed to his limit, I'm like, okay, I'm done. No more Mr. Nice Guy. Fuck you. This is fucking happening, and I fucking lay down the law, lickety split like no other. And why? Because I'm the fucking Fears man, and I make shit happen. So yeah. I don't like to do it, but sometimes you got to put your foot down and say, if I say I'm not doing that, or I'm not doing a challenge, or I'm not doing this, quit fucking egging me on. I'm not fucking doing it. So, yeah. I agree, Chicken Wizard. Chicken Jockey! Hell yeah. Oh, yeah. Let's see. Fangirl Kate says, Zach, you hurt me extremely bad to say you'd step away from this community. Well, I said, I wouldn't quit, Zach. I said, if you need to take a break, there's no one in the world that says you can't take a break. So I'm like, I wouldn't leave, but I'm like, if you need to take a break, just take a break. So yeah, I'm so sorry, Kay. I never meant to hurt you. I feel like the lowest piece of shit in the world. Oh, here we go. I wouldn't say that about yourself, Zach. You know, everyone's got their own little problems. I got shit to work on. Zach's got shit to work on. We all have our own little crap that we have to work on. So yeah. I took over Dave's server, Fears. Did you? Oh, wow. Does Dave know about this? The Bear server is now Chicken Wimber. Oh, shit. I know you're joking. I didn't read that until now. You're so full of crap, Chicken Wizard. You didn't take it over. Because I looked down. The Bear server is now Chicken Wizards. I'm not going to say that word. That was hilarious. Anyway. Zach overshares, but it's good for the views. I agree. I would never have shared. I share a lot, but there's some things that I keep hidden because it's none of your business, and I only share what I want to share. But I do agree, Zach overshares stuff because I'm like, Zach, if you're into that type of porn or whatever, you know, that's what you enjoy. What I'm like, there's nothing wrong with that. If you like that, hey, more power to you. I would never reveal that. No, never. You know, really the only thing I've said on record is I love me some Yummy Dillian because she is yummy and she's fucking sexy and she's fucking hot and there's nothing wrong with that. So everybody knows that I watch her because she's fucking drop dead, or I think she's drop dead gorgeous. I don't care what anyone else thinks. I know she's fucking hot. So rage on, Yummy Dillian, you know. But anything else, I said, Zach, I would never say something that private, you know. So, and I definitely am not one of the people, Boo, that enjoys pain. Absolutely, I don't enjoy pain. I don't enjoy trolling, despite what some people say. Oh, Fears loves it. No, I do not. Not at all. Zero. Nothing. Nada. Zilch. So yeah. I get just dragged into this bullshit. And I'm just like, I didn't say that. I didn't say that. That's a lie. That's a deception. I didn't put anyone in the fucking hospital. I'm like, that's a bunch of bullshit, you know? Let's see here. People like to hear about people's weird habits and stuff. I guess. I just would never reveal that personal information, but there you are. We as fans like knowing the nitty-gritty. Well, that's fine, Kate, but you don't need to know every single minute detail. Like, whatever I want to share is what I want to share. Like, if I ever got a girl and people were like, oh, yeah, hey, Fears, we're happy for you. I know people would be like, hey, what'd you do on your date? It's none of your business. I would only reveal what I would want to reveal. So, yeah. So, yeah. So, anyway. Let's see. Strong Bear says Beth's Burgers. Oh, wait. Do they do a pizza burger, Dave? Oh, hell yeah. We may have to do that on Sunday. Let me confirm it. Hang on. Because I would love to try a pizza burger. Hell yeah. That'd be fucking bitchin'. Hell yeah. It's not really good for Fears, but I'd love to do a review on it. Give me a second here. David! David? David, you rang. So David, you said Beth's Burgers. Do they have a pizza burger there?
They make every type of burger.
Oh, nice. Well,
including one they put peanut butter on. They also do one with egg on it.
Oh, peanut butter? What the fuck? All right. Wow. Ugh. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I don't know if I'd put peanut butter on a fucking hamburger, but...
Believe it or not, it's not bad.
Oh, you've had it before?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I don't know. That's just...
My favorite toppings is actually
cream
cheese and olives.
Like, I've had an egg. I've had an egg and lettuce and stuff on a burger, but I've never had peanut butter. But I like burger.
Peanut butter on almost everything
around
this country.
I mean, I like peanut butter and I like hamburgers, so it probably wouldn't taste bad because I've just never had that combo. But is that place going to be around all the stuff that we're going to be doing tomorrow on Sunday?
I was double checking. Let me.
Because we already went to Davy's toy shop. We should go to a different one. I'll do some research. We should try to go to, because Coliseum of Comics. Now I've went there twice. Once with you, once with LC. We should totally go somewhere new on Sunday, because then I can get some vlog footage of some new shit. But if we're near Beth's Burgers, I wouldn't mind trying a pizza burger. That would be awesome. By the way, does Chicken Wizard own your server, or was he just joking around? What's up?
He's full of your legs.
I knew it. He's so full of crap. It's hilarious. I love it. I knew it, Chicken Wizard. I knew it.
Yes, they are open on Sunday.
Okay, good. And then are they going to be around the shops that we're going to be shopping at? Because
the possibility they're not too far from Echo Base area.
That's not bad. Okay. It sucks that they're closed on Sunday, because whenever my buddy Eric come to visit, he's like, hey, Fears, whenever you get off of work, because I had to work a little bit while he was here, and then I took the rest of the week off. But he's like, hey, Fears, as soon as you get home, sleep for a little bit, and then we're going to go to Echo Base. That makes sense, because we went during the week. And they weren't open on Sunday. So I forgot about it. But I could have sworn they were open on Sunday, and then the minute you said, oh, no, they're not open on Sunday, I was like, fuck. But yeah, it is what it is. But we'll definitely go there again, Dave. Echo Base is the shit. fucking amazing.
Oh, cool.
It's good.
There's also one over on Universal Boulevard.
Okay. I wouldn't say any places because you know how a certain someone is. Be calling the establishment every 5 seconds.
And there's the one in Lake Mary.
Okay.
So we've got our choice of where to go.
Okay.
That's only one place.
Yeah, because it's my turn to pick. So I wouldn't mind a pizza burger because A, I'm intrigued. 2, that would be good vlog footage. 3, I'm just. You ever seen Vern Troyer's vlogs? The Mini Me guy before he died. He used to make great vlogs. I'm still subscribed to him even though he's passed away. And I watched his pizza burger vlog, and he went to some LA restaurant, and it looked phenomenal. So I'd love to try it.
Oh, yeah.
So I think that's where we'll be going on Sunday. So hell yeah. All right, buddy, I'm going to get back to the chat because I need
By
to.
the way,
What's up?
do you ever watch the Godzilla versus King Kong movies?
No, but I have it. No, I have it, Dave. It's right here. I got it right here.
The reason why I say it's the King Kong versus
This one?
and the other one.
Is this the one you're talking? Is this the one you're talking about? The one I'm holding up right now?
Hold on a second.
That one? Because I bought this a while ago and I just haven't watched it yet. But it's on the list. It's on the pile. I'm gonna watch it soon, very very soon.
Yeah, that one and the recent one, the New Empire.
Okay, I'll get.
The little girl in both of them.
Yeah.
That girl, unfortunately, she just passed away a couple of days within the last week at the age of 18.
Oh, that's not good. Oh well. Well, my prayers to her family. No, that sucks.
Yeah, she was actually deaf.
Oh, I didn't know that. Wow.
Yeah, and she played the deaf character in that communicated with King Kong.
Well, I mean that makes sense. I mean, hiring a deaf person to play a deaf person, that would make sense.
Oh yeah.
So yeah.
And she was an inspiration for a lot of people in the deaf community.
Well, that's good. It's a shame that. What did she pass away of?
I'm not sure.
That's a shame. But hey, if she pulled awareness to deaf people and was an inspiration to deaf people, then it all worked out, you know.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. All right, I'll let you go. I'm gonna get back to the chat and then get to my topics because time's a ticking.
If
But
time keeps on slipping.
But I'm glad that I hashed it out with everybody. I just told Lantern, especially Lantern and Yak, I was like, I'm not mad at Yak. I said, Lantern, I'm never mad at you. Because he was like, you're not going to be on my panel? I said, Lantern, it's not because of you. I just don't want to argue with anyone for a little while. I said, I'm not ever not going to be on it. I said, I'm just going to take a month or two off. I told Yak, I'll eventually be back in the chat. I don't know when, but I'll be back because I know it's not Yak's fault. They were saying horrible things in that Jackbox last week. Did you see it, Dave? Oh, it was bad.
Not really.
It was bad. They were like, oh, I hope your dad's rotting in a coffin and all this other bullshit, making fun of my nephew. I was like, oh, this is fucking bullshit. I was like, I'm done. I'm fucking out of here. I'm like, you can piss off. I'm like, I'm done. So it was bad. So I said, yeah, I'm just going to take a break from your streams for a little while. And he's like, well, I'm going to take away your mod. I was like, that's fine. I'm not going to be there. I'm like,
yes, they do have a pizza burger.
They do? Okay, good. So I said, it's fine. You can take my mod away. Me and him were still buddies. He said, I appreciate the apology. I told him I appreciate his apology. So we're all good. So I hope all the bullshit is behind us, buddy.
Yeah.
Because I told you this off camera, and you can confirm it. I said there needs to be less drama, less bullshit, less he said, she said, oh, fuck you, I'm going to take you down. And there needs to be more joy and more harmony and more good times and less bad times. At least in my opinion, you know. So, yeah. Anyway. All right, Dave, I'll see you, buddy.
Okay.
All right, peace. So Dave agrees. So that's good. All right. Well, I think we're going to be pizza burgering it up on Sunday. I hope. If not, then if not, and Dave wants to go somewhere else, that's fine. All right. Let's see. Where did I leave off? Hedrick says, you're right, Fear. Zach's vlogs are top notch. They are. And he gets them up pretty fast. I don't know if I'll ever be that fast, but I do my best. I really think his panels are where he shines. Well, the thing is with Zach's panels, mine are more structured. And I have more topic stuff because I don't want any drama, or as less drama as possible. Zach is just kind of loosey-goosey, and almost every single one of his panels has ended in disaster, whether someone's getting mad or re-recording shit, or Carl and Rob going in there acting fucking crazy. It's always something with Zach's panels, so yeah. Let's see. Bear server is now mine. Let's see. Anyway, Chicken Wizard is now in charge. Oh, Lord. Yeah, what's up, D-Man? Good to see you. Sorry, Dave. That's right, D-Man. Thank you, D-Man. Howdy, Lantern. Let's see. Pain is pleasure. Seek and you shall find. I'm good, Pixel. I've already been through pure hell. I'm good. This community is angels to some, demons to others. It's both. We've got normal angels, then we have sweet little golden angels that never do anything wrong. Wink, wink, wink. But they do. And then they've got and then you've got just evil people. So you got it all. So yeah. Let's see. Dave said, "Hey Fears, I made a new batch of peppered pickles." Ooh, now we're talking. Dave, Dave's stomach is a steel trap. Yeah. No kissing and telling for Fearsman. Exactly. It's not your business. It's my business. If I ever got a girlfriend or a wife and I wanted to tell you guys something, then I would open up my mouth and tell you. But if I didn't want to tell you something and someone asked, like, "Hey Fears, how's your date?" It's none of your business. I mean, I would say it nicer than that. I'd be like, I would say, like, if someone said, "Hey Fears, how was your date?" I'd be like, "It was good. It was good." And then if someone said, "Any details?" I'd be like, "Nope." So there it is. So, yeah. Anyway. So there we go. I'm just not a kiss and tell type of guy. I certainly wouldn't mention the stuff that Zach mentioned. Never in a billion years. So there we are. Let's see. Eat them on a live, Dave. Well, I won't be going. Boo. If that crazy guy shows up, it's not happening. I'm not going. Nope. Nope. I already told Lantern this. I'm not going. So yeah, let's see. Peanut butter burgers are the bomb. Are they? What? I mean, you've had them, Boo. Dave's had them. Because I like both. I like peanut butter. I like peanut butter on toast. I like peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. I've just never, like, if this is the bun and this is the burger, I've never just put peanut butter on a burger. But yeah. But the minute I watched Vern Troyer's pizza vlog, do yourself a favor. Go to Vern Troyer's vlog channel tonight. It's still up. He made lots of cool vlogs before he died. Unfortunately, he was a great actor. He was a great vlogger. And he loved food, so he did a lot of food vlogs, but the pizza burger vlog is one of my favorites. So yeah. Check that vlog out. It's still on his YouTube channel. So yeah, Dave is a little sad because I took his... No, you didn't. No, you didn't. You're hilarious. Let's see. I like the greased up deaf guy in Family Guy. I've never seen that. Oh, wow. Wow. Let's see. Tell James Oh, no, I'm not going to read that. That's what I mean. Zach can navigate the chaos. Anyone can run an organized stream. Not everyone can handle the chaos of a live stream. I guess, if you want to look at it like that. But there shouldn't have to be all that drama bullshit. That's what I'm trying to say, Hedrix. That shit's nuts. A little chaos is great for a live show. I don't think so. That's just me. But yeah. So, yeah. So, there it is. That's just me. But Zach can run his channel any way he wants to. So, yeah. Well, let's hope so. Let's hope so, Kate. If Zach makes it before me, I would congratulate him. I'd be like, hey, man, you did it. And I would eat my words because I honestly don't think I'm going to hit Casey Neistat numbers or not even Tommy NC 2010 numbers. That's just me, though. Let's see here. A Fierce stream with a little chaos would make a grand time. You should reconsider it, Fierce. Well, I mean, you kind of got a little one today because I had to sit for 50 minutes and talk about all this crazy, stupid, immature bullshit. So there it is. So you got a little one, but yeah. All right. I'm all caught up finally. I talked about everything. Let's get to the topics. Finally. All right. So there it is. All right. I think I'm going to take Vision's suggestion, and we're going to start with the top 10 bald ladies. Ooh. I don't know too many, but I'm going to start with Tina. Lovely Tina. So I do know her. So Tina's at number 1. So Tina. And then I'm going to have to surf the internet. Or if you guys have any suggestions, you let me know. So, but there it is. So I saved a space. Top 10 bald women. Tina's right here. And I'm going to put 1 through 5. And then 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10 right here. So, yeah. D-Man, you are getting a hell of a podcast book. We've got that much to go, buddy. And I just got to find the stickers. If I can't find the stickers, I'm going to have Visions make me some, D-Man. But I really want a massive decal. D-Man, I want a massive squirrel decal here and a massive squirrel decal here. And just a few little ones throughout the book. And then I'm going to sign it and then mail it to you, buddy. Because I've been working hard on this. The next one I'm going to do, before I fill mine out, I'm going to do either Chicken Wizards next or Dave's. And then Booze. And then I'm going to switch to the ladies and fill one out for Kate. Lovely Kate. And fill one out for Jen. If Carrie wants one, I'll do one for her. Because we only have a couple of chicks in the community. If Biscuit wants one, I'll do one for her. So yeah. Gotta think about the ladies, you know. Let's see. What's good for the goose is good for the. If any of you make it, the others will get some subs, just so you guys interacting. That's why so many big channels collab. Exactly. If I made it first, I wouldn't forget about Zach and Dave, because I would be a piece of shit if I did that, and that would never happen. If I made it to 100K. I always support all my friends, online, offline. That's why I support Boo's drawings, and I'm going to buy one of these days. I promise, Boo. That's why I'm always supporting Vision's business and buying all sorts of cool shit. That's why every single time you guys donate, every single time anyone's ever done a super chat or a super sticker or anything, Hedrix, I don't even, let's say, I'll give you an example, Hedrix. I always say thank you after every single one. I wouldn't care if it would take me all night. Let's say I had 1 million subs and someone donated like 500 super chats. I would stay up all night and thank every single person. It would take me a little while, but I would thank every single person because they had the, out of the kindness of their heart, to be like, you know what, I like Fears, he's a great streamer. I'm going to donate $10 or 30 or 40 or whatever. And it would take a long time, but I would be grateful because I'm like, well, they went out of their way and I got 500 donations and da-da-da-da-da. So it doesn't matter if I have 2 subs or 250,000 subs. Anytime a fan will send me a fan letter or a Lego build like Walter, or a donation, or a super chat, or a super sticker, or something to unbox, I'm always eternally grateful. It's not really the fans that drives me nuts. It's all the drama bullshit. That's what I'm saying, Hedrick. So most likely there will be slim to no chaos in my chats or in my vlog. If Zach wants all that crazy madness, have at it. Because I'm up to here with the fucking drama. So, yeah. So, I like everything to be smooth. and calm and collective and zero drama. So yeah. Anyway, all right. Let's get back to this. All right, so Tina. Who else? There was a bald lady in Star Trek. In Star Trek 1. What's her name? Hang on. You guys are going to have to help me out with this. So Vision suggested this. So I'll do my very best, my friends. Let's see here. I'll have to figure this out. Give me 1 second. Hey Meta, in the original Star Trek movie, there was a character that was bald, and it was a woman. What was her name? What was the character's name?
Star Trek bald woman? Got it. Let me check. Her name was Lieutenant Isla. She was the Delta navigator on the Enterprise in Star Trek the Motion Picture from 1979, and she was played by Persis Kambata.
All right, let's go with that. So she's next. So let me Lieutenant Lala. So I'll do that one. Because she was pretty hot. She was bald, but she was hot. Oh, yeah. And she was a lot more bald than me. I'm starting to have hair come back. She was full on, like, shiny bald. You know? So there we are. Oh, yeah. So Lieutenant. And she definitely rocked it. You know. Let's see, Lieutenant Isla. Okay. Yep. All right. Let's see here. Grace Jones did the bald look for a while. Oh, she did. She was. You know what's funny, Hedrix? She was in. What was that TV show? She was a James Bond villain, and she was almost bald in that. She kind of had like a not a full-on mohawk. She was bald, and here she was bald, and she didn't have like a thin mohawk, but she had some wacky hairdo on the top, only on the top, and she wore black sunglasses a lot in that, and she played like an ultimate villain. You know what I'm saying? So, she was in that, and then she was bald, but she wore, some type of metal hat, and she was in, what the hell, what TV show did she do a cameo in? It's on the tip of my tongue. Fuck, what the hell was it? Pee-wee's, Christmas special. She was in that, and she was almost bald in that. Like, she had a little hair, but she wore a metal hat, and so she was still rocking the bald look. So Grace Jones, that's a good one. I'll be honest, her cameo on Pee-wee's Christmas special, it was all right, but she played an epic Bond villain. She was so good as a Bond villain. Oh, so good. So good. Let's see here. Grace Jones. Let's see. I don't know who Amber Rose is. Amber Rose. Who is that? I need a picture. Amber Rose. I don't know what she's all about. Let's see. Who is she? Let's see here. Amber Rose is an American model, television personality, author, and activist. She first gained worldwide public attention in 2008 after appearing in Young Jeezy's music video. Also in the music video called Put On. Okay, so she's a model and she's a television personality. All right, she does look hot. Hot. She's very cute. Because there's pictures of her with hair, and then there's pictures with her bald look. So, she's hot either way. Because I'm looking at photos of her right now, and half of these photos she's got hair in. The other half she's got the bald look, or very short hair. She's a rockin'. So Amber Rose. I'm also going to put down Melissa off of Star. I need to get her last name. Melissa, the really hot lady from Star Trek Strange New Worlds. She's almost bald. She's got hair in the middle, and she's bald on each side, like down to the skin. I don't care if she has short hair. She's almost bald. I don't care that she's not full bald. She's fucking hot as hell. She's going on the list. She's going on the list. Let me get her last name, because I follow her on her social media because she's sexy. She's gonna be one of the most sexiest Star Trek lady, because the next topic is on the other page. What are the hottest women in Starfleet history? Well, she's gonna be at the top of the list. So yeah. Let's see, Melissa. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce her name. Nava, Navia, Navia, Nava. Hopefully that's how you say it. So, see, look. So she's almost. Look, see her face. She's almost. Like, she's got really. It's only on the top of her head. She's got like the back of her head shaved, and the side of her head, and the front of her head shaved. So, not full on bald, but a little bald. I'm still adding her to the list. I don't care. I rebel. Melissa, you're going on the list because you're so hot as hell. You're going on the list. Oh, yeah. I'm not really familiar with Amber Rose's work, but she's hot. So that's a good one. That's definitely a good one. All right. Let's continue on. I'm going to keep Google open just in case if I have to look up some more ladies. Let's see. Let's see. Bukagi says, better include... Oh, I've never heard of here. Let me look up that person, Boo, because I don't know who that is. O'Connor. Hopefully that's how you pronounce it. Let's see. Sineadoconnor. Let's see who this is. Let's see who. Let's see here. Let's see where is she? I don't know who this is. Let's see. Let's see. Let me see what AI says about her. Let's see. I don't know how to pronounce her first name, but Cinda O'Connor, 1966 to 2023. Oh, that's a shame that she passed away. Who later also adopted the name, I don't even know how to pronounce it, is an iconic Irish singer, songwriter, activist, and periodically sometimes she would act. Best known for her powerful motivational voice and her fierce compromising social commentary, rising to absolute global stardom in 1990. Her traditional pop star mold with her trademark shaved head. Nice. I'm sorry, Bill. I've never heard of her. I've never heard of him. She's cute. She's definitely cute. So, I've never heard of her, but she definitely looks, she's got a nice smile. I don't really know who she is. I guess she's always had short hair. Always. I don't know, let's see. I don't even know how she, because in the AI thing, in the AI mode, it didn't say what she died of, but I guess she was a Christian because there's a picture of her standing at a podium and she has a cross on, like a medallion, not a medallion, a necklace with a cross on it. So I guess she was Christian. That's cool. Lots of tattoos on her. Right on. That's cool. Well, I don't know too many bald ladies, so I'll add her to the list. So there we are. All right, let me write her name down. All right. Let's see here. What else? She dates rappers, basically. Oh, okay. Demi Moore was bald for a movie. Oh, that's a good one. Yeah, G.I. Jane, that's a good one. Yep. Natalie Portman, yeah, she got her head shaved for V. V shaves her head. Oh, yeah, that's a good one. Yeah, that's a good one. I'll put Natalie Portman down because she's had her head shaved for a couple of movies. One of her very first movies, like when she was very young, the first part of the movie, she shaves her head, and then the last part of the movie, she's got short hair to about here. I forgot the name of that movie. So she's done it a few times, not just for Star Wars and all the other stuff, and for V. She's done a couple. So Natalie Portman. That's a good one. I actually like her work, Kate. She's a fantastic actress. Fantastic. She was wonderful in the prequels of Star Wars. Queen Amidala, or however you say her fucking name. You know. Oh yeah, the Borg Queen. Borg Queen. Oh yeah, I forgot her name, but I'm putting the Borg Queen down. Oh yeah. Because she starts like fucking with Data's mind. He's like, you said one. The Borg is a collective. The Borg always says we. We are the Borg. We're this. We're that. She's like, I'm different. I'm the Borg Queen. I control the hive and da-da-da-da-da. And then Data kind of looks at her like, well, I don't give a shit. Like, you'll never get me to turn Borg. She's like, oh, I think I will. And he's like, no, you're a fucking idiot. You're not going to turn me into a Borg. So, yeah. Borg Queen, that was a good one. Absolutely, Hedrix, very good. I have no favorite hot actress. Well, you're missing out, Zach. I've got a couple of favorite hotties. Oh, yeah. A female musician from the 90s. I've never heard of her, Boo, until you brought her up. Never. Again, you and your brother, you guys are more music. I'm more movies. I appreciate music. I don't hate music. I like music. But you guys are the music masters way beyond fears. I'm the movie master, clearly. But yeah. So yeah, we all know your favorite, Zach. It starts with a K, it ends with an 8. Yeah, exactly. A little obsessive, but Zach, if you guys end up together, I wish you the best of luck. Let's see here. Oh, that's a given, Pixel, but no one else. Well, there you go. There you go. She died at 56 from lung problems. Oh, that's a shame. That's a shame. That is a shame. You don't remember her tearing up that picture? No, I've never heard of her. I don't think so. I'm racking my brain here. Again, I only like certain music, Pixel. Like, I appreciate music. I like music. I've got my favorite bands, but I'm not obsessed with music. I'm obsessed with movies, obviously, but anyway. All right. 2 more. So we got Natalie Portman. Let's see. We've got, let's see. Tina, Lieutenant Leia. Hopefully you said that's how you say her name. Grace Jones. What's another one? I'm trying to think. I'm gonna have to look up 2 more because I can't. She was big in pop culture. If you look her up on YouTube later, you might remember. I may have to do some research, Pixel. As of right now, I can't remember. But if I listen to some of her songs, maybe I'll. But I'm racking my brain. I've never listened to her much, but she was a big deal. I'll have to look it up. Let's see. Zach is a top bald female. Just kidding, Zach. You sexy beast. Oh, damn. Shots fired. Well, I would say I'm a nerd, but I'm a sexy nerd. That's the difference. That's the difference. The ladies have never complained whenever I've been with a lady, so thank God for that. All right. Let me look up famous bald women. Oh, what's that? Oh, that Oh, what's that? What's her name? I didn't know that Kristen Stewart shaved her head. Huh. I didn't know that. Well, she probably only did it for a movie, but there's Grace Jones. What's that black woman's name that was in Wicked? She's in it. What the hell is her name? She was in Wicked. She's a singer. She's like Ariana Grande's like best friend, whatever the hell her name is. I gotta find a picture of her because she is a good actress and she's a good singer. And I don't know, what the hell is her name? It's like Cynthia something. Oh yeah, there it is. Cynthia. Yeah, there it is. Cynthia. That's her name. I thought she played a good Wicked Witch of the West. I thought she really did. It's a little different from that old woman, the one that played the Wicked Witch of the West in the original Wizard of Oz. She was the originator. She's the creator. So obviously I like that performance more. But she did a good Wicked Witch of the West. That black lady, that black actress and singer. I thought she did a very good job. Which I still need to see all those. I saw the first Wicked. I need to see the second one. Because ever since I was a kid, I've always enjoyed the Wizard of Oz movies. Especially Return to Oz. Return to Oz is very cool. Let's see. There's that one. And then... Oh, I got to put down the most legendary one. I forgot about it. When Britney Spears went batshit crazy and said, you know what? The hell with everybody. And she was like stabbing people's windows with the fucking... with the umbrella, and then she just went across the street and shaved her head, and she went batshit crazy. That's number 10, Britney Spears. Oh yeah, Britney Spears. How could I have forgotten about that? Britney Spears. So, there you go, Visions. Ask and you shall receive. Top 10 bald women. Just like that. Oh yeah. So, there we are. Because the minute I started looking up some bald women, at the very bottom on the Google, it had Britney with the razor, and half of it was like hair, and the other half was bald, and I was like, oh, I gotta put her down. So yeah. All right. Let's see. Well, that's a shame that she died from lung problems. Oh man. I'll have to look her up though. Let's see. Oh right, Fears. All right, Fears loves them Oz flicks. You a fan? You a friend of Dorothy? I've always liked them because I remember reading. I didn't read a lot of the Wizard of Oz books, but I remember reading the main one, Hedrix, because my grandma. Oh, which grandma? Hang on. I think my British grandma. Her name was Sheila. My grandma Sheila bought me. It wasn't a first edition. She just bought me the first Wizard of Oz book, and I remember reading that on quite a few times. And then I used to watch the Wizard of Oz movie a lot because it's so iconic, you know. It is a good film. There's good acting in it. It's all done on sets. The sets are amazing. The Yellow Brick Road's amazing. Judy Garland is a fantastic singer. She's a fantastic actress. Bert, what's his name? Bert, what's his name? Bert, whoever the guy is, his name is Bert, but I don't remember his last name. The guy that played the Cowardly Lion he was a big comic back then, and then Ray Bolger was extremely tall. That's why he made a good Scarecrow. Overall, it's fantastic. It's a fantastic film all the way through. So yeah. All right, moving on. Let's see. I still got a little time, 8:15. I should be able to get through a couple more topics before it's Lampy's time. All right. Time for some Dman reviews. And then we'll get back to the best Star Trek girls. Ooh la la. All right. Dman reviews. The last one I did was Zach's stomach, part 6. So there we are. So, D-Man, the creativity is through the fucking roof. I love it. Keep it rocking, keep it shocking, and have a ball. But don't forget about those garden videos, and don't forget about the real squirrels, because I want to see the real squirrels. You know what I'm saying? I really do. Really, really, really. I really do. Because I like the animated ones, but I love, there's a little squirrel family, right? There's a little squirrel family living on the edge of D-Man's property. I've told you guys, I haven't seen his house, but D-Man says, Fears, off camera, my house is here. The podcast book would be like the garden. And he said, Fears, at the very edge is a tree of my property. On my property line, there's a tree. And a little squirrel family lives there, and that's where I got the idea of Squirrel John Fears from back in the day. In the very first video, I love it. D-Man tilts the camera up into the tree, and he's like, well, hello, John Fears. Are you enjoying that acorn while you nibble on it, John Fears? Yes, I did. He's like, would you like some corn, John Fears? And then he gives him the corn, and he's like, eat up, John Fears. And I about fucking lost my fucking mind, but in a good way, and I was laughing on the floor, and I was dying laughing. And it was great, and I fucking lost my mind, and it was fantastic. It was fantastic. So yeah, it was pretty great. So be sure to keep up with those real squirrel videos. Let me catch up with the chat, and then I'll start reviewing. Have you guys ever listened to Pink Floyd's Dark Side? I've listened to some of Pink Floyd. Not everything, boo. So yeah. The Dark Side of the Moon as the soundtrack for The Wizard. No, I haven't heard that, but I've heard of Pink Floyd, and I've heard of some of Pink Floyd's music. I did that back when I did a lot of acid. It was pretty cool. Oh damn! Wow, I didn't know you did acid. Oh shit. Oh well, you don't do it now, but you had. I got you. No, boo, but always hear of people that do. I will next time I get a sheet. Well, don't be doing drugs, Pixel, because I care about you. I told Visions, I said, Visions, no more drugs, because Visions smokes cigarettes, but I'm like, dude, I don't want Boo doing drugs. I don't want Visions doing drugs. I don't want punk rock. I don't want any of my buddies to do drugs, because it all leads to bad things, Yeah, you get a little high for 15, 20 minutes or whatever, but I care about you guys. I don't want you guys fucking high off your mind and doing acid and crack and cocaine and all the other bullshit. That stuff's fucking madness, So yeah. No more drugs. I'm not kidding. All right. Back to Demon. Where'd I leave off? Oh yeah. Part 6. Here we go. Oh wow, D-Man has been working away. Oh man. He made some videos of me and Dave and Zach in the Dukes of Hazzard. Oh wow. Okay. Well, that's good. I mean, I do like the Dukes of Hazzard. Hazard County. I used to watch that without my dad, with my dad. It was always on TV. My dad liked the Dukes of Hazzard. I will say, the car needs to be updated, though, because the orange car is fantastic, but they need to take that racist, what is it, the flag on the top of the General Lee, take that off, because that's bullshit, because I like the car, but I don't like the racist shit, the racist flag on the fucking top of the car, but besides that, the cars are rocking. Anyway, oh man, D-Man's been working away. He's got me and Zach in the Dukes of Hazzard car flying around a corner. Oh shit. Wow. John Fears by the lake. John Fears doing a lake jump. Oh shit. Wow. Man, D-Man, you've been pumping out the shit. Holy crap. All right, where did I leave off? Part 6. All right, here we go. Part 7. Stomach. All right, here we go. Damn, Zach, I'm not making fun of you. D-Man made your eyes like that fucking big. I don't know if you're high because of all the drugs, because me and Dave and D-Man and Randall have been like doing experiments on your fucking stomach, Zach, in this video. But your fucking eyes are massive in this. Oh, Lord.
Huh? I hope it worked.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. All right. That was pretty good. 9.2 out of 10. All right. Let's see. Stomach. Part 8.
Yay to Bruce, the streaming king.
All right. Here we go. D-Man, you're a genius. You are I'm the movie master. You are the fucking squirrel genius from the 9th dimension. You are fucking great, buddy. Epic. Well, Yak, you wanted short films. I mean, these are like mini short films. You know, the mini short film adventures of the squirrel family. And I can't get enough of it, and I love it. I absolutely love it. Here we go. Part 8. All right, so we're in an operating room. Randy's at the controls. I'm helping Dave with the controls. Zach's laying on the gurney. Zach, your lifelines are good in this. I'm just going to throw it out there. That's good. Oh, a hot, sexy nurse walks in. A human hot, sexy nurse. Hell yeah.
Let's see if this works.
Oh, it's Kate. I'm sorry. Well, hell yeah. Kate, I didn't know it was you, but you're hot as hell anyway. But again, D-Man, you got her in blue pants and a blue, nurse's gown. I'm just saying, should have been a red nurse's gown. Get with it. Whenever Kate enters the building, she steps in. White shirt, red shorts, blue shirt, red short. Just the red shorts. Gotta be and when it's not red shorts, it's gotta be fucking red pants. So you have her as a nurse serving Zach some bread, of all things. Oh my lord. You should have had her in the nurse's like red gown, like the red nurse's gown, shirt, and the pants and shit. I'm just saying. But your hairs are rocking in this one, Kate. I must say. It's looking quite nice.
Here.
Pretty funny that you offer her.
This works.
She walks in, she goes, "Hey Zach, I hope this works." And Zach, after the operation, so Kate, she was being naughty, ooh, and she was served Zach some bread.
Let's see if this works.
Oh,
Here.
I don't know if it's gonna work because Zach hates bread. Well, because there was some humor in it, serving some bread, and the hair was rocking. The hair was definitely rocking. I'm going to give it a solid 9.4. That was pretty good. 9.4 out of 10. All right. Let's see here. Let's see. Part 9. Part 9, stomach. Let's see. Part 10. Part 10, stomach. Here we go. Exploring Zach. So Zach, in this one, you actually take a bite of bread. Oh, wow. We've made fucking history.
I'm cured. I can eat bread now.
It's a miracle. I can eat bread now. Well, hey, now you've got no problem doing the bread challenge, Zach. I'm just joking. Don't flip out. I'm joking. Well, now that Zach's cured, so Punk Rock, there you are. Now that he's cured, 9.8 out of 10. All right, part 10. Here we go. Thank God you're cured, Zach. Thank God for that. I was getting worried. All right, part 10. Here we go.
Good job.
Oh my gosh, I think I got Crohn's.
You did. I'll be honest. I'm a tad miffed. So, D-Man, you got Randy at the controls. Zach's, in the hospital bed. Dave and me are standing on the floor. Kate rolls in with a little nurse's tray. I like the details. You had Zach's baby bottle. You had Zach's baby bottle on the tray, because sometimes people be sucking on that baby bottle in this fucking community. More than others. So I saw the baby bottle, and I thought, oh, Zach's going to sip from the baby bottle. All of a sudden, Kate kisses Zach on the top of the head. 0 out of 10. The kisses should all be for me. So 0 out of 10. I'm sorry, D-Man. 0 out of 10. Big 0. 0 out of 10. Unbelievable. I'm just joking. Kate can kiss whoever she wants. Hopefully me more than Zach. Shh. All right. Lord. Madness in this community. Madness. I don't know. When will it ever end? I don't know. It's been a good stream though. No drama. That's good. Hopefully more streams like that to come. All right. Now that we're all done with Zach's stomach, the next one is Zach picks up a hitchhiker. So all right, so The Hitchhiker. Here we go. That's a good movie, by the way. I've seen bits of it. I need to see the rest. The Hitchhiker. Here we go. So Zach, you're in the car. You got a Zach Incredible Impression shirt on, and I guess he meets up with Alf, the alien. Hell yeah, I love Alf. Alf's fucking great.
What's up, chat? We are making great time today. Get in. I'll give you a lift.
Oh my god.
I'm starving. You got anything to eat?
Oh shit. For a minute, I thought Alf was gonna steal Zach's car. So it starts off, Zach's driving, and D-Man, I love it. You got Zach's live going on in his cell phone holder, and he's flying down the highway. Alf's spaceship is on the side of the road. He's like, "Hey, get in." Alf pushes him out of the driver's seat. Alf gets in. Alf starts driving. So for a minute, I thought he was going to steal the car. And then Alf says, "You got anything to eat?" Well, because you brought back a legendary character from the 80s, I love Alf. I've watched certain episodes, but I need to watch it fully. 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. That was great. All right, next. That was pretty good. I enjoyed it. All right, here we go. Let's see. Community Island of the Band. BANN. Oh, I thought you meant band, like in a rock and roll band. Community Island of the Band. Well, that's probably my island because I've banned a lot of people. You know, back in the day, currently, I've got a lot of people blocked. Not everybody, but some. So, Island of the Band. Here we go. Well, I mean, I only blocked the most evil people, so there's probably going to be a lot of evil people on this island. Oh, wow.
From now on, if you're no longer in good standing, you will be banned from our community.
So it didn't really single anyone out. It just said, if you're bad and you're not in good graces in the community, you will be banned. You will be banned to this island. And it's an island. It's got a electrified fence all the way around it, kind of like Jurassic Park. And then in the ocean around it, D-Man put tons of alligators, tons of crocodiles, and tons of sharks. D-Man, speaking of sharks, D-Man, you got to recreate me as Chief Brody, Dave as Quinn, and Zach as Matt Hooper, and we got to be on the Orca, and you got to have Jaws. But, like, have it like half shark, half... So have, like, the body of a shark, but with, like, squirrel fur on it with the fin, and like a squirrel shark attacking the boat. That would be fucking legendary. You know? And either have Quinn die or not have Quinn die. Because Quinn's death is pretty, like, going fucking nuts, you know? He hangs in there, but eventually he dies. All right, the island of the band, that's funny. I'm going to give it a solid 9.5. That was pretty good. Pretty good. All right. The creativity is a-flowing. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. Let's see, what's... I like these one-off ones, and then sometimes I love the stories. Let's see. Zach goes hero mode to catch Joey. All right, so I'm going to write Zach is a hero. So, hero Zach. Hero Zach. All right, here we go. Let's see what happens. Nice Hawaiian shirt in this one, Zach, I must say.
Quick, Zach, you gotta help catch Joey.
Don't worry, I'll get him. I was scared, Zach. Don't worry, Joey, I got you now.
Thank you, Zach.
Wow. Joey was running around like a madman. He's got, like, bloodshot. So he's got massive eyes with red bloodshot's in him. You did get him pretty good, because Joey is very energetic, and he's always trolling Zach and going fucking nuts and going fucking ballistic. And you got to... Joey's very tall, so he made him very thin. And then you got the awesome camper in the background.
Quick, Zach, you gotta help us catch Joey.
So, oh, I didn't even... Oh, Biscuit's in the background. So you got Kate saying, you got to help him. So Kate's off to the left. Biscuit is way off into the distance.
Don't worry, I'll get him. I was scared, Zach. Don't worry, Joey, I got you now.
Thank you, Zach.
You know what? Zach was kind of a hero in that. So, Zach, I'm going to give it a solid 9.8 out of 10. All right. Fears by the Lake. Oh, shit. Here we go. So, Lake, part 1. Because this one's got, let's see, how many is this? This has got 1, 2, 3. It's got 4 parts. So, Dman, I think I'm going to watch all the Lake ones, and then I'm going to save all the Dukes of Hazzard for tomorrow. So, here we go. Fears. I guess I'm vlogging by the lake near my house. Because I got a vlog camera, and I got my red Hawaiian shirt on, so let's do it.
What is up, guys? We are live at the lake. It is so beautiful out here today.
So these two, I don't even know what you call them. These two troll ogres walk out of the woods that's across the lake from my house, the woods. They put a one of those pool inflatables under the bridge, because usually the alligator is chilling under the bridge, right? Then I say, yo, what's going on? It's Fears. We're vlogging by the lake. And then they pull on a cord, and the inflatable pops out, scares the shit out of me, and then I take off running. Lots of humor. I thought it was funny. Had some mystical troll ogres in there, D-Man. Pretty funny stuff. I'm going to give that a solid... I'll give it a solid 9.2. 9.2 out of 10. All right, so Lake Part 2. All right. So I'm just going to watch the rest of the lake stuff and then move right along. So John by the lake. I guess my phone makes a cameo in this one. Oh, hell yeah. Here we go.
So it isn't real. This gives me an idea. Dave, Zach, I need you down here by the lake. I'm filming a vlog, and I want you in it.
Oh, hell yeah. That sounds exactly like Fears. Dave, Zach, get here in the lake now. We're vlogging. We're going nuts. Oh, yeah. Solid 9.3. 9.3 out of 10. There you are. All right, let's see here. Let's see. Lake Part 3. Lake Part 4. Okay. Here we go. Part 3. All right, so Zach and Dave arrive.
Are you okay, Dave? Do you need anything?
Depends.
Depends.
Depends on what?
That was great. So we're just vlogging on the dock. Nice. I like that. 9.5 out of 10. And then the last one, Part 4. Here we go.
I'm gonna call Tina. This'll be funny.
Oh, wow. So, we were about to go swimming in the lake, and I put the alligator inflatable in the water, and we're about to get in. Dave says, I'm going to call Tina. And as I'm about to step onto the inflatable, a real alligator jumps out of the water, eats the inflatable, and chases us down the dock.
We outsmarted them.
And then Tina throws the alligator a piece of meat. Nice! Little cameo from Tina. That was funny, D-Man. I'm going to give that one a solid 9.8. That was pretty funny. I think the most funniest one of the day was probably the Joey one. The Joey one was one of my favorites. And then probably the hitchhiker one. That was good. And then probably just this last lake one. So, yeah. Oh, yeah. Good stuff. Good stuff. I will be back in 2 and 2. I need to take a pee break, and I'll be right back. So 2 minutes. I'll be right back. All right. Oh, yeah. Thank God it's the weekend. Thank God it's the weekend. Oh, yeah. Party time. All right. Well, as always, D-Man did a fantastic job. Good stuff. Let me catch up with the chat here. Let's see here. Where did I leave off? Oh, yeah. I left off with Bukaki asking about Pink Floyd. I did back in the day when I did a lot of acid. Acid gets you high for like 10 hours. Damn! That's fucking insane. Oh, my Lord. It's crazy. That's insanity. Oh, my Lord. A lot of celebs do it to get a hold of their ego. Well, I would never do it. Ugh. Cigarettes and alcohol are more dangerous as long as you... Exactly. None of that crap. Anyway. Chicken Wizard is a junkie and a drunk. No, that's not true. Chicken Wizard, I've met you. You're a really cool guy. We've had dinner together. We've hung out at the Toy Man Toy Show. You are a cool fucking guy, Chicken Wizard. You're a cool friend. Nice guy. In person, you're a little quiet, but that's not, that's nothing bad. You're a cool guy, buddy. Don't down yourself. Chicken Wizard is the fucking man. You are the man, dude. You are the man. You are the man. Welcome, John Fears. Welcome to the machine. I don't know what you're on about. Let's see. I drove to the Floyd Laser Light Show on acid and had to turn around. Was driving across bridges that weren't there. Holy shit, boo. Did Visions know about this? Oh, my Lord. Hey, there's a bridge. Oh, shit, I'm driving through a cornfield. Damn. That's crazy. Wow. Let's see. We planned to get an Uber and everything, but we made a Fire instead. They do Metallica ones, too. I want to do both. Yeah, Metallica will be fun. I've listened to Metallica. They're good. Let's see. I told Fangirl Kate when they find my corpse, it'll look like Chris Farley. Oh, shit. And that's not true, Chicken Wizard. You're nowhere near as big as Chris Farley. Chris Farley was like, what, 500 pounds? 600 pounds? He was massive. There's no way that you're that big, Chicken Wizard. Nah. No way. Let's see. Pixel says, need to get Visions tripping in the print shop, making all kinds of silly shirts that come out all fucked up. I mean, he makes some legendary stuff, and he's not even fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You know, like he makes legendary shit even without being on drugs. You know what I'm saying, Pixel? Like, don't interrupt the artist. Let Visions do his thing. Let him work in the print shop. Let him do his creative art, you know? Don't interrupt the artist. You know what I'm saying? Oh, yeah. Chicken with sniffs wipe. No, you don't. No, you're hilarious. You're hilarious. Oh, my God. Funny. Yeah, what's up, Pretend Stories? Good to see you. Let's see. Let's see. I found a cool life hack. I just watched the. Oh, nice. Excuse me. Pixel says, Fears, are you taking a poop break or pizza? Neither. I had to go pee-pee. I had to go number one. I had to tinkle. Just a little bit of tinkle. You know? Thanks, Zach, for the marshmallows. Appreciate that. Zach, if they ever had a Ghostbuster marshmallow, send that shit, buddy. I appreciate it. Thank you. What's up, D-Man? D-Man, I just did a lot of reviews. I hope you saw them. I did. How many reviews did I do? I did, let's see. I did 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I did 11 today. 11 today, D-Man. But I'm asking a request. So, have me as Cheap Brody slow ahead. Yeah, I can go slow ahead. Why don't you come down here and chum some of this shit? You need to recreate that part. So Fierce chumming away. The shark squirrel pops out. You see me go like that. I back up into the boat, just like how Cheap Brody did. He says, and then have the cigarette, you know, going up and down in my mouth like we know as he's talking. You're going to need a bigger boat. And then have Dave as Quinn look like that. And then have Zach as Matt Hooper, because Zach's the only one that wears glasses. Well, oh no, Dave does, but Zach's got the Matt Hooper type of glasses, is what I'm saying. Oh yeah. So yeah. Yeah, I was lurking, LL. Well, don't be lurking. Go nuts in the chat. No nuts in the chat. Let's see here. Did you see what I did in the statue? No, not yet, Zach, but I will. I will. Because I'm a little bit behind on your vlogs, buddy. I am. So, yeah. But, yeah. All right, here we go. So, here we go. Best Star Trek girls of all time. Here we go. So, here we are. What are the hottest women in Star Trek history? Right off the bat, Melissa, number 2, 7 of 9. 7 of 9. So, number 1, Melissa. Nava, I think is how you pronounce her name. She is smoking hot. Number 2, I gotta say it, 7 of 9. Ooh, yeah, 7 of 9. 7 of 9. Oh, yeah. Dave, what's that blonde lady? She would always assist Dr. McCoy in the 60s one. She was hot as all hell. She had her hair all bundled up in the 60s thing, and her thighs were rocking. She'd walk in that nice dress. Oh, yes, doctor. I'll help you out. Give me 1 second. Huh. And I was like, oh, yeah. I'm like, yeah, you go get that doctor specimen. Just shake that little hip before you exit stage right. So, Dave, let me know. You know which one I'm talking about, Dave. She was, ooh, yeah. Let's see, Melissa, 7 of 9. You know, I got to say Captain Janeway, because I got my coffee first from her. She's older, but she's hot. And I think it's sexy. She's the first and only Star Trek captain in Starfleet history. Oh, yeah. So, number 3, Captain Janeway. Sexy. Oh, yeah. Let's see here. I don't know her name, but in Star Trek Stranger Worlds Seasons 2, Spock had a sexy Vulcan girlfriend, and damn, she was hot. Hang on, I have to find out who that is, because I was like, ooh, that's one sexy fucking Vulcan. Oh, yeah. Live long and prosper on my dick, lady. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Record that one, twin. But I'm happy to say that. Oh, yeah. Hey, Meta, I have a question. It was either in Season 1 or Season 2 of Star Trek Strange New Worlds. Spock had a really cute Vulcan girlfriend. What was the character's name?
Oh, I love that pairing. Let me check who she was. Spock's cute Vulcan girlfriend in Strange New Worlds is T'Pring, played by Gia Sandhu.
T'Pring. There it is.
Childhood betrothal, and they have that really sweet but complicated dynamic. Fans talk about her a lot because she creates the
And what was the actress that played her again? So the character was T'Pring, and what was the actress's name?
Gia Sandhu played T'Pring.
Well, Gia Sandhu is a lovely lady, very talented, very sexy, very cute, very. I'm gonna give it the Fears Man approval.
I hear you.
Oh, yeah.
She definitely makes an impression.
She did. She did make an impression, quite a good impression. Fears' little ding-a-ling went from this to there it is. Oh, yeah. John's becoming a Star Trek horn dog. Oh, a little bit. I mean, because they got some hot ladies. You know, they got some hot ladies, Zach, on there. I'm just saying. You know. That's why me and you and Yak and Dave, we need to do our Trek talk on a panel someday, so we can have all these discussions. Vision's on the board. He's trying. He's watched a little Trek. I'm trying to get him to jump on over to the dark side, because Visions wrote me one night and said, hey, Fears, did you get a chance to watch anything? Because he likes to watch the movies whenever I'm reviewing them. I said, no. I said, there was so much fucking drama and shit. I didn't get a chance to watch anything, buddy. I said, I did finish Star Trek Strange New Worlds. And Visions, I hope you don't mind me saying this. He was like, oh, pass, Fears. I was like, no, you can't. I'm like, no. I'm like, you can't pass it up. No. I'm like, you can't. And I even said, I said, Visions, I said, it's good. I said, Stranger World. I said, it's pretty good. I'll be honest. The 60s version is way better. So start with those, Visions. You did watch all the, which ones did he watch? Because he sent me a picture. You said 1 sucked. You loved Khan. You watched 2. You watched 3. You watched 4. Visions, did you watch Star Trek 5 and Star Trek 6? Let me know. Refresh my memory. So I'm grateful that he watched all those movies. Next, you gotta finish watching seasons 2, seasons 3, and season 1 of the 60s. Then I suggest. I'm looking over at my Trek. What would I suggest? I'm gonna suggest Next Gen. Next Gen's pretty damn good. Pretty good. Wait a minute, Zach. You said, Fears, you got issues. Zach, if that's not calling the kettle black. Zach, you got a hell of a lot more issues than I do. You're all fucked up, Zach. But I'm still your friend. You know? How am I fucked up, Zach? I love sexy Star Trek ladies. Why? Because I love the show. I love any Trek. Except for Starfleet Academy. I bet you that's going to be crap. We'll see. I bet you it's going to be crap. And there's ladies, Zach. How is that fucked up? I'm going to call Zach. How is that fucked up? How is that fucked up? Hang on. You're making me fucking lose my mind, Zach. In a good way. We got to get down to the nitty-gritty on this. You cannot deny the hot ladies out of Star Trek. And this was Vic's idea. Vix gave me this suggestion. Zachary, you better answer that phone. I know you're watching. Come on, Zach. Mm-hmm. Is he going to pick up? Zach didn't pick up. Is he sucking on a baby bottle? He could be. Unbelievable, Zach did not pick up. No, I'm joking. I'm playing around. Zach's therapist has job security. Yeah. Oh, God, Dave. Dave said that, not me. Oh, that was genius. Oh, my God. I'm sorry, Zach. I had to laugh. Oh, that was funny. Yeah. There's nothing bad with some Trekkie ladies, you know. Hell, I wouldn't mind dating a Trekkie. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing wrong with me, Zach. We all have our little problems, but that was funny. You got issues, dude. You've got a hell of a lot more issues than me. I'm just saying. Not that it's a contest, Zach. All right. Melissa Neva, 7 and 9, Captain Janeway, T'Pring. Dave, what was that sexy nurse from the 60s? What was her name? It was Nurse, whatever. What was that? Hang on. Oh, Nurse Chapel. That's what it was. Yeah. Oh, yeah. She was hot. Oh, yeah. Nurse Chapel was a rockin'. Nurse Chapel. And then Jonathan Archer's girlfriend from season 4. That's Star Trek Enterprise, the prequel. His girlfriend in season 4, oh my God, she's hot. But then Trip's girlfriend, T'Pol. T'Pol is another sexy Vulcan. Holy shit, was she hot. So T'Pol is number 6. T'Pol, and then I gotta ask Meta what Jonathan Archer's girlfriend was. Hang on. Hey Meta, in Star Trek Enterprise Season 4, Jonathan Archer meets up with his female captain friend, and they start a relationship. What was the character's name, and what actress played her?
Oh, that's a good deep cut from Enterprise. Let me check that for you. Captain Erica Hernandez.
Erica.
Close. It's Erica with a K. Erica Hernandez is the full name from that Enterprise episode Home. She was Archer's old flame and the captain of the Columbia.
Yep. And who portrayed her? What actress?
Glad that matched what you were thinking of. Enterprise Season 4.
Yeah. Yeah, who played her? What actress?
Ada Maris played Erica Hernandez.
That's right. Okay. So she was hot. That's number 7. She was, the captain's old flame, and damn, she was hot. Oh my God. And she was a bit older, but still sexy. Oh yeah. I mean, a rockin'. Oh yeah. So that's number 7. And then let's see, 8, 9. I need 3 more. Let's see. I got T'Pol. T'Pol was pretty sexy. Let's see here. What else? Let's see. What else? What's another good one, Dave? Anybody else got any more? Let's see. I'm racking my brain. Oh, the sexy hang on. Oh, yeah, now Zach wants me to call him. Zachary.
Call me, motherfucker.
Call me, motherfucker. What's up, motherfucker? So, Zach.
What's up, motherfucker?
So,
What's up, bro? What's up, bro?
exactly. So, Zach, I think everything's... I didn't mention any of your drama.
Mm-hmm.
I
was watching.
So,
I was lurking.
Yeah. So, I honored your wishes. I said if it came up, I'll just say, I don't know what's going on in those discords. I mean, I know a little bit of what Zach told me, but I didn't. That's all I said. I said, it's none of my business. I said, I'm glad Zach and Joey and Kate and Biscuit and all that hashed everything out. I cleared up all the punk rock stuff. I guess me and punk rock are cool. He was in my chat. I don't know if he's still in my chat. He was commenting for a little bit. He was making fun of you, but I just said punk rock. I'm not going to read that because I said I know Zach's not gay, so I said, but I didn't time him out. So I guess me and him are good. He hasn't commented in quite a while. I apologize to Yak publicly and privately. I apologized to punk rock. I explained I wish I would have been asked to do a challenge instead of, all the bullshit and all the crap that went down. I cleared up pretty much everything.
Yeah.
So, and I just said the reason why I've been so stressed out is people attacking me and people attacking my channel and this and that and yada, yada, yada. I said, I hope all that stuff is way behind us and I can keep getting back to my normal routine of my lives and pumping out my vlogs in safety and not have to live in fear. Not have to live in fear of my channel and all this other bullshit. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So,
Kate still isn't talking to me, so I know she just needs time.
Yeah. Again, though, just give her some time back. Just be her friend because you don't honestly know her.
I am her friend. You know what, Pally boy? I'm gonna...
I'm just saying you don't...
As I get back home...
I'm just saying you don't really know her that well. I mean, you can talk, but until you actually meet her, I would just be your friend and that's it. But anyway, I thought it was fun. Yeah, but just be your friend. Don't, obsess about her. But what I'm saying is you said you got issues. How is it an issue of me loving hot Star Trek girls? That's not an issue.
If I said that, your ass was gonna call me. I just knew it.
I mean, I'm not mad. I'm just saying there is... I'm not mad. I'm saying there's sexy, talented actresses that is in Star Trek. Very talented.
Some are old. Some are dead.
No, they're not old. Some are dead. Some are dead. Some are old. But like Melissa, she's sexy as hell, and she's around my age. She's smoking. DePaul, she's in her late 40s now. I think she's 48, 49, but she's still sexy as hell. I think Archer's girlfriend, she was a lot older in the show, but I think she's getting old now. But in general, there's always been sexy women connected with Star Trek. Like sexy aliens, like Kirk, made love to that woman that was painted all green. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
She was all green and she had brown or red hair. Kirk did the first interracial kiss.
Oh, you mean, Nichelle Nichols?
Yeah, Michelle. I've met her. I met her at
Oh, really?
Well, in Missouri, it was called Wizard World Comic Con. Now they switched. Now they switched the name, which it's garbage. Their new name is the Fanboy Expo. I was like, Wizard World Comic Con is such a better name for it.
Oh, did you know Nichelle Nichols had a brother? And
no, I didn't know that.
He joined the Heaven's Gate cult in the 90s.
I didn't know that, but I met Nichelle Nichols. There's a photo of me and her doing the Live Long and Prosper, and very sweet woman, very nice. She's like, "Oh, would you like a photo? Would you like an autograph?" I said, "Oh, yes, ma'am." I said, "I'm a big fan." She's like, "What's your favorite episode?" I'm like, "Well," I said, "I've got a lot of favorite episodes," but I said, "But from your guys's, definitely without a doubt, The City on the Edge of Forever." She's like, "Oh yeah, the time travel one." She's like, I'm only in that a little bit. I said, I love time travel. I love sci-fi. I said, I've always thought it'd be cool to travel through time. And she's like, what about I said any dystopian episode. I always love utopian sci-fi movies. I love dystopian sci-fi movies, all that stuff.
Oh yeah.
She's like, oh yeah, we had some good dystopian episodes. I was like, oh yeah. And she's like,
did you ever hear of the Heaven's Gate cult?
no, I never have. Never have. Never.
They were a quote-unquote religious cult that believed in extraterrestrial activity, and they believed when Hale-Bopp's comet came through.
Oh no, yes, absolutely. No. I have. Visions told me about it. It was they were always they shaved their heads bald, or the main guy was bald, and then they drank poison. And they laid in their bed, and all of them had Nike shoes on. Right? Is that what it is?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. And Nichelle Nichols' brother was among them.
I did not know that. I did not know that.
Yeah, her brother was part of it.
At first, I didn't know what you were talking about, but the more and more you talked about it, I was like, oh, Visions told me about that cult. Because that flew by my head whenever I was younger. I never heard about that when I was younger. But then Visions, I don't know, Visions told me about it a year or two ago or whatever. And I was like, oh, that's nuts. And then I watched some of those guys' videos on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that leader guy is fucking insane. And then
Marshall Applewhite, Doe.
Yeah, that guy's nuts. And then there's video footage on YouTube of them saying goodbye to their family and friends, and they had one last.
And they had like a Star Trek thing beaming up.
Yeah, and then they had like one last meal, like at some diner. Like, well, this is our last meal until we go meet the aliens. And I'm like, oh, you people are fucking insane.
They were fucking, like, I mean, oh my gosh, were they insane.
That's an understatement.
Oh, yeah.
Anyway, I just wanted to say, I thought that was funny. I was like, Zach, you got some issues. I got some issues. But I'm like, there's nothing wrong with some hot Star Trek ladies. Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, Bukaki just mentioned something. That's true.
The
cult members who didn't bump himself off has a YouTube channel.
Oh, I had no idea. Oh, wow. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I forgot about that. I've seen him before. He does live streams and he
Wow.
talks to people. You should try to get on his show.
Oh, fuck that noise, Zach. No way. I don't want to. Zach, I'm a Christian. I have no interest in Heaven's Gate and all that other crap, you know, and their cult and all that bullshit. Fuck that noise. No way. No way. Now, if they want to believe in that, I respect everyone's religion. Like, if if you don't believe in God, like, I respect Vision's opinion. Like, he doesn't believe in God or Jesus or anything. I'm like, to each their own. If someone's into, Judaism, that's their thing. I try to never disrespect anyone's religion, whatever you're into. If you're a sadist, whatever. If you're into Heaven's Gate cult, then that's your thing. I've got my faith, they've got their faith. I try to not disrespect anyone's teachings or beliefs or whatever.
Oh yeah.
So yeah. Well,
okay, I gotta let you. What?
I just wanted to say I thought that was funny because I was like, if that isn't calling the kettle black, saying you got issues, I was like, well, Zach's got a couple more issues than I do. I'm like, I don't see a therapist. Zach sees a therapist. I will say she's hot. She's hot, dude. You need to make your move.
She's taken.
Oh, that's right. She's got a. What, does she have a boy?
She's dating a blonde Swedish man.
That's right. Now it's her husband, right, or boyfriend?
Boyfriend, but she doesn't know that he's an exchange student. So
Damn, that sucks.
Know if he's gonna stick around or what.
Zach, I'm telling you, if he doesn't stick around, make your move, because that woman.
I'm making no move.
That woman is so hot, dude. She's so hot.
I'll introduce you to her.
Please, introduce me. Fears would get on a little bit of that. Absolutely, in a heartbeat.
Oh, yeah.
In a heartbeat.
She's only 27, right?
I'll date a 27-year-old. That's not too young. I always try to date in my age range. Like, the lowest I'll probably date is like 27, 28. The highest I'll date right now, since I'm 42, about to be 43.
75.
No, probably 48, 49, around that. And then the more I get older, the more I bump it up. So, like, if I'm 50, you know, the highest I would date would be, like, 60. The lowest I would date would be 40, you know, whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah. You always want to go older. You don't want to be doing some Matman shit. Oh, I'll go younger, and all that other bullshit. Because that guy's fucking disgusting beyond belief. So, yeah.
He is.
Well, Zach, you've only heard stories of him. You should have been around when me and Pixel found out. And finally, I had to cut Pixel off and be like, Pixel, I don't even want to fucking know about Matman anymore. He's fucking disgusting. I blocked him. He's fucking haggard. He's fucking ridiculous. He's disgusting. And Pixel's like, oh, Fears, you've only heard the tip of the iceberg. And I'm like, I don't want to hear anymore. It's fucking insane. So, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So, there we are.
So,
anyway, well, so what did you do today? You did vlogging, right?
yeah, I went out to Guitar Center in both Harrisburg and Lancaster.
So that's going to be the vlog. You going into all the stores and stuff and you driving there and all that? Nice.
Tomorrow, I think I might do a live stream. I don't know. A drive time live.
Right on. That's cool.
So, because I want to show everyone where I used to live, and I want to show everybody.
Kind of like how I did in Missouri when I took them on a live. Yeah.
Yeah, but I'm also gonna show the filming locations from Lucky Numbers.
I need to watch that movie. I've watched it before, but it's been a while since I've watched that one. It's been a minute.
Did you see the clip I sent you?
I did.
Of the opening of the movie.
I did.
All right. The place where his billboard sign is.
Yeah.
Was right there on Main Street in Palmyra. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. I'm gonna show everybody.
Fuck yeah, dude. I'm gonna blow everyone's mind when I finally put up that footage. You know, whenever it was, let's see, not this year, I think it was 2 years ago. So it'll be old, but the fans will still love it. I convinced my friend Travis in Missouri. I'm like, Travis, you know, we'd make a great vlog, and he's like, what? Because Travis is all about up for vlogging whenever I come back into town. He's like, dude, one of my favorite sci-fi films of all time was filmed in St. Louis. I'm like, we should go to all the movie locations of the St. Louis movie locations of Escape from New York. And Travis was like, he's like, do you know where they all are, Fears? I'm like, no, but I'm sure as hell, I'm like, I can get on the internet and find out. So I downloaded every single address, and someone on YouTube, I said, Travis, someone on YouTube is bound to have already done this before me. I just Googled movie locations of Escape from New York, and some guy with his girlfriend or his lady, they all went through, and he put in every single address in his YouTube video. So I just pulled up his YouTube video. I said, Travis, in my GPS, I'm going to put this one in. We'll go to this one. We'll go to this one. We'll go to this one. And we knocked him out in 2 days.
Yeah.
And so you'll love that one, Zach, whenever I upload that, buddy.
All right.
All right, I'll let you go. I'm going to get back to the chat because I think I'm going to do one more topic because it's 9:09 and Lampy's starting 9:45, 10-ish. So I still got some time before I got to skedaddle because a shower awaits, dinner awaits. Last night I had a chicken garden salad. Tonight I may heat up either that chili that I still need to eat or a pizza. I haven't decided. So one of those two.
Nice. Yeah, and I gotta call Larry Hankin real quick. So
are you driving back to the hotel now?
Yeah.
All right. Well, safe.
As I said, I gotta call Larry Hankin because he called me earlier, and I need to return his call before it gets too late.
Oh, nice. Well, safe travels, and like I said, I hope the worst of all this bullshit on your side, my side, in the Discords, out of the Discord, all this crazy drama bullshit is fucking over with.
Oh yeah.
I hope
so.
Knock on wood.
Yep.
No more attacking my channel. Let me just film my vlogs in fucking peace, and let me film my lives in fucking peace.
Exactly.
Leave Zach alone. He's not gay. There's no hints that he is gay. All this other bullshit.
Yeah.
No more fucking challenges. Oh, I might do a challenge. Hopefully a challenge. Fuck the challenges. All this other bullshit.
Oh, yeah.
It's madness.
I couldn't agree more.
It's madness. But I told Lantern I'll probably take a month or two off from the lives.
All right.
But I told Lantern I'm gonna be in the chat supporting him, and I'll probably be editing while I listen to Lampy's live tonight. And I told Yak the same thing. At first I said I may not come into Yak's chat for the rest of the year. I think that's a little harsh. I think I may just take a month or two off from Yaks because he is a good guy. He's still my friend, but I don't want to.
Yeah.
I don't want to, do the entire.
Ruffle feathers.
Well, not just that. That's pretty harsh to not come into Yak's chat for the rest of the year. I may just take a month or two off from his chat and his lives. I think that's okay.
Yeah, exactly.
I just need a break from all the drama. It's insane. All right, buddy. I'll see you later. Safe travels.
All right. Thanks, John. Peace.
Peace. All right. Well, I'm glad Zach had a good day. It's good. I thought it was funny. You got issues, dude. I'm like, oh, hang on. You got a hell of a lot more than me, buddy boy. I was like, what the hell? So, that's true, Boo. I didn't know that. Well, one, I didn't know that Star Trek lady's brother was in that. And then at first, I didn't know what Zach was talking about. And then Boo, Visions told me about that. You and Visions told me about it. I don't know, a year or two ago, and then all of a sudden, as Zach kept talking about it, I was like, oh, I'm like, that's ringing a bell. That's ringing a bell. I'm like, never mind, Zach. I'm like, I have heard about it. I just forgot about it. And I'm like, oh, yeah. But I didn't know. I thought everybody died, though. So what happened, dude? I'm just curious. So at the last waking moment, did someone say, you know what, guys? I'm going to pass. I'm not going to kill myself. I'm out. And now that guy's got a YouTube channel? Interesting. I didn't know that. I thought every single one of them died. Huh. I didn't know that. All right, well, let's continue on. I had no idea. News to me. News to me, my friends. Anyway, let's continue on. All right, so let's see. So far we've got, Melissa, 7 to 9, Captain Jayway, to Pring, Nurse Chapel, to Paul, Erica. Dave, help me out. I need 3 more. Or I'll have to go to Google and Google 3 more Star Trek babes in Starfleet history. Star Trek babes. Okay, I've got 7 and 9. Oh, what was her name? The girl with all the spots in. What the hell is her name? Deep Space Nine. She was hot as hell. She married Worf. What the fuck is her name? Jax. Right? Jax or... hang on. What the hell is her name? Hang on. She was hot. Nope, hang on. What the hell is her name? I think it's... Oh, no, Dax. Dax is her name. Dax. I thought it was Jax for a second. Sorry, my apologies, Yakov. It's been quite a while since I've watched Deep Space Nine. Dax. Dax? Because she had spots all over her. Let's see here. Bukaki says, but at least one of the remaining people still believe in it. Oh, okay. Not sure on the details. Okay, I was just curious because I've never heard of that. I was like, wow. All right, so Dax, she married Worf, and then she ended up dying, and then Worf became single again. But Worf's Klingon wedding is one of my favorite Deep Space Nine episodes. And then she also played baseball with Worf and Captain Sisko, and that was cool. Deanna Troi, she's hot. I'll put Deanna Troi. Deanna Troi from Next Gen. And then, the communications officer, I always forget how to pronounce her name. Ohira. She's hot, and she made Star Trek history and television history. Kirk and her had the very first interracial kiss, and that had never happened. And she made black history too, because anytime back, unfortunately, it sucks, our history. Some of our history is good and some of our history is bad. Up until then, the only time you saw black people in movies or in television is if a black person had if they portrayed them as a slave or a butler or a maid or they even do it in Miracle on 34th Street. The white woman comes home and says, "Oh, where's my daughter?" And then the black maid is preparing the turkey for Thanksgiving. And that movie was made in the 40s. That's the only roles that black people, men or white, could get. So, but then whenever they made Star Trek, like Gene Roddenberry was like, because she wasn't sure she wanted to do the actual pilot. She's like, I don't know, it's sci-fi. And he's like, oh, you can't pass this up. She goes, in my future, everyone's equal. There's no racism. There's no war. At least there's no war in the Federation. Sometimes the Federation has to fight other people, but there's no poverty. There's no homeless. Everyone has enough food. It's perfect in the 24th century. And actually, there's all forms of life. There's alien life in Starfleet. There's Asians, there's whites, there's blacks, and I want you to be the communications officer. And she's like, oh, really? She's like, so a woman of black descent in a high-powered job. And he goes, yep. He goes, and you're going to be one of the main people on the bridge. He goes, you cannot pass up this role. And she's like, all right, I'll do it. And then when they got to the episode, I remember I asked her about it whenever I met her, and she goes, oh, I was very nervous because she's like, we were breaking all the rules, and she said the network didn't want us. She goes, I was very good friends with William Shatner. Shatner didn't have a problem with it. I didn't have a problem with it. And I asked Nicole whenever I met her at Wizard World Comic Con, she goes, I was all about it. But the network was like, oh, hell no. No, that's not happening. And Gene had to like beg them, like, this TV show is about the 23rd century. All this stuff, all this racism, all this bullshit should be gone. And he had to practically beg the network. He goes, I promise it'll only be for a couple of seconds. We'll shoot it very classy. And Nicole Nichols, or however you say her name, said, oh, I was nervous. And I was like, well, and I remember I had her sign an autograph for me. I got a photo. I got some video footage of it. But I asked her all this stuff. I can't remember what I asked her on camera. I asked her about all the kissing and all that stuff off camera. If you go on my main channel, it's on there. I don't it was from Wizard World Comic Con. Oh, God. It was so long ago. It was 2015. I honestly can't remember. It's on there. If you go back, Fears has got footage of me meeting her. Such a wonderful woman. I think I'm going to put her down as Ohora, or however you say her name. I have such a hard time pronouncing her name. Hang on. Let me ask Meta. I apologize if I got it wrong. Hey, Meta, I have a question. I know the character. I have a hard time pronouncing her name. What's the character's name of the black communications officer from the original 60s Star Trek? How do you pronounce it?
Star Trek Communications Officer. Got it. Let me check. The character is Lieutenant Uhura.
Uhura. Is that how you pronounce it? Uhura?
Yeah, that's right. You say it Uhura.
Uhura.
The Swahili word uhuru, meaning freedom, and they just tweaked it slightly to Uhura.
Okay, thank you. I'm gonna put her as the last one because she is a babe. She passed away, but damn, she was had those high, sexy legs. She always had the earrings on, and she was rocking in the communications department. So, first interracial kiss. That's nice to have on the resume, I must say. So, oh yeah. And I remember she told me it did open up a few doors. She's like, no black person, man or lady, had ever kissed another white person on television or in a movie. And she's like, so we made history. And I was like, That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. All right. So I think Uhura is going to be the last one. So there's a lot more Star Trek babes than that, but those are 10 of Fierce's favorite. I would absolutely date Uhura. She was hot. Hot back then. Sexy. Damn. Damn. Oh, yeah. All right. So let's see. What else? Here, let me close these windows. I've got like 5 or 6 windows open. All right. Let's see here. So we did, what are the hottest women in Starfleet history? We did Dman reviews. We did Vision's top 10 bald women. Oh yeah, Mud's woman. Oh yeah, those were good, Dave. And that Q woman from Voyager, she was pretty hot. And yeah, I may have to do a part 2 on the sexy ladies of Star Trek, because there's a lot more than 10. I'm just saying. So yeah. All right. I think that's a good place to stop. We got through, let's see, 1, 2, 3. We got through 3 topics, and then I hashed everything out. So, as far as I'm concerned, me and Punk Rock are cool. Me and Yak are cool. We're all good. We are all good. As far as I'm concerned. So, yeah. So, we'll pick up from where we left off tomorrow. D-Man, the hunt continues for the perfect squirrel sticker, but I will find it. If not, I'll just pay Visions some money. Like, Visions, you're a buddy. You're a pal. I need your help. How much to make a perfect epic squirrel decal that goes from here to here? All right. Because Fears does not slack off when it comes to the podcast books. I take them very, very seriously. So, yeah. Nice shirt, Fears. Haven't been there in a while. I prefer thicker crust. Oh, yeah. I like both, Carrie. I like stuffed crust. I like crunchy crust. I love me some emos. That's why I got the shirt on. I can't wait to go back to visit my family and hang out with my nephew, Carrie, and pick up some more St. Louis Cardinals merch and some more. The last thing I bought, Carrie, I bought a Emo's Pizza Collector's Cup because they started selling them. And I was like, is that the only one you got? And they're like, oh, we just got these in. I was like, oh, well, give it to me. And I showed it in the vlog. So I've used it a few times on camera and a few times off camera, but I need to pour my coffee in that. I need to use it more because I'm a big fan. Johnny says, yo, Fierce, how's it going? It's going better, Johnny. Yesterday was fucking hell on earth beyond belief. The last couple of months have been hell on earth. I hope things calm down, like, quickly, please. Hopefully good things are coming. I hope. Less madness. More joy, more harmony, more good stuff. And I'm going to try my best to ignore Mr. L and other trolls. So, yeah. All right. Fierce is out of here. I'm taking off. A shower awaits. Food awaits. It's 9:24. Lampy's taking over. So, Lampy, have a good show. I'll be in the chat, Lampy, while I'm editing. All right. Fierce loves you guys. Fierce cares about you guys. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to Follow the Carry Brick Road. Follow the Carry Brick Road. Follow the Carry Brick Road. Oh, yeah. Follow my buddy, Strong Bear 19. We got to get him to 500 subs. Follow Tina. Lovely Tina. Sweet Tina. Mama Bear 06. Follow Fangirl Kate. Ooh la la. Follow Zach, the Incredible Impression. Follow Mr. Lantern 1986. Follow D-Man 1251. I'm sorry, 2351, excuse me. D-Man 2351, excuse me, D-Man. Follow Boo Tacky on YouTube. Follow his brother and my friend Visions, Lord Visions, at exhumvisions.com. Buy that epic merch because, 1, to support our buddy Visions. 2, he makes some pretty cool fucking merch. Oh yeah. Follow the great Randall, the great Randini at Cameo Man 2021. Follow his second channel, The Mayor of Magic. Follow Chicken Wizard, Chicken Jockey on YouTube. And last, but certainly not least, follow this handsome devil, sexy but nerdy, Fears, Lord Fears, at FearsMan26 on TikTok, FearsMan26 on YouTube. Follow my second channel at Fears Vlogs. And hopefully good things are coming. I'm praying to God. Knocking on wood. Please. Good things are on the way. And hopefully all the drama and all the bullshit's behind us. And we can move forward and things are going to be rocking and a-flowing. All right. Fears loves you guys. Fears cares about you guys. And this is Fears. Signing off. Peace. Deuces. And 2 seconds. I'll see you guys later. Peace!